Yeah.
What up, everyone? It's
Someone's echoing real bad.
Object. Yeah. I don't think I'm pretty sure I turned all the stuff up. What up? We're gonna be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Good friend Edward running it. Let's see him. It's always been monosyllabic because it's like hardly ever a white screen over there. Let's go. Waiting for one more person to show up. Here's my other lights up.
Is it still coming through on Roll20?
Try talking again.
Testing.
Yes.
Why? What the fuck?
There's an option if you go over into the settings in the audio and video, and
Yeah,
others can hear C you put none, and I can hear C you put none.
yeah, that's what I have it as right now.
And it's still echoing? That's weird. Have you tried reconnecting?
No, I'll try.
I wanted to use my audio. I said no.
Test. Is it on? Is it echoing now? Doesn't look like
No.
I'm registering on it, so.
No, but I don't hear an echo.
All right. Perfect.
You fixed it.
All right, so we're just waiting on Cole.
Oh, Gamer Lunchbox, you just subscribed. We could name our baby Hangs Ram or Skak Ron.
Either one of those sounds really disturbing. I gotta get the stuff brought up here again. We rested at the end of that last thing, didn't we?
I think you guys rested before.
We rested prior before going
That's
down
right.
the lane.
Yeah,
That's right. Before the pitfalls and everything like that, people were.
All that fun.
Of roll a 9. Oh yeah, you only needed a 10 to get across and failed.
Fun.
The dice have spoken.
Then every one of us follow your lead and said, "No, let's just slide down there and go back up."
All right. All right. Looks like Cole is here now, so. All right, so you guys can kind of move your tokens to wherever you're at in this little entrance. I think last time we just kind of moved them into that area. So if you guys want to put yourself in a marching order or whatever.
I want to double back.
So, but last time you guys had just left Neverwinter to help Gundren take this cart of goods to Phandelver, and on your way came across a couple horses and were promptly attacked by some goblins. After fighting them, you guys found a trail that one of the goblins had fled, I guess. And that brings us to where we're at now. So you come into this clearing, and following the goblin trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. What
That's right.
do you guys
Here?
do? Yeah, this is the narrow cave. Like, you can see this cave entrance. You see this stream flowing. So basically what you see on your screen, and I know that I made this map bigger, so you may have to zoom in to see it a little better. But what?
And to the left is where we came from, correct?
Yes, this area, the open area that is where you guys kind of came from.
Okay, so down here, down below is where we came.
Yep.
Can I investigate? To see what I see, like right. I want to be like right out, right. Maybe like right here.
Right here. Okay. And what are you looking
Just
for?
like whatever I can see. Or
Tell me,
do I
Malone,
see
what do your
more here?
elf see?
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to go too. I'd like to kind of buddy system it with Melon.
Okay.
19.
I'll go over here into the woods a little bit. It's shallow.
So you I mean, you mostly see what you can see, but upon looking around a little more, you do see some remnants of some like bones and stuff coming off from the right over there, just over the stream, and
Right here?
and you see some like small footprints, stuff like that, goblin sized footprints.
Oh, so there's goblin-sized footprints right over this way, right here. Yeesh.
Do you think we should follow them?
I don't know. Do you think we should follow? Should we go? I guess.
I want
I-
to. Yeah, I don't know.
Is the only entrance the cave? Is that what we're doing?
The cave is I mean, you guys should be able to see what you can kind of see right now. You see some goblin footprints heading off to the right, but otherwise you have that main cave entrance where
Did we look in the cave first?
So I'm gonna creep along the tree line here and keep myself
Okay.
flat against the rock surface here.
roll stealth. And let me know what you got. I'm not looking at the game log right now.
22.
Okay. As far as you know, you are hidden.
Okay, I'm gonna pop around out here and try to peek my head through there and with my dark vision look into the cave.
Into the cave?
Yep.
So dark vision is 60 feet.
Sorry about the barrel roll.
Are you though?
It's my alarm to get up and start doing something this time of night.
All right, so you kind of look around, and you look around the corner, and then you happen to see just inside. You see an entrance or a path leading off to the right, and then you see a path off to the left a little further up than that, and then you see that the path continues on, just keeps going north from there. for quite some time.
If
And as
anybody-
you-
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I
No,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask if anybody was good with nature-y stuff, and maybe they could see if the goblin footprints led to up to the cave. I don't know if anybody's real good with the nature.
Use more like your intelligence and stealth for that. I think, and perception to be tracking that. You wouldn't need to
Yeah.
do so much.
Would
But
that
I
mean
feel
my-
like
would
you'd
that
have
mean-
to go over there by them first to
Yeah.
also investigate
So I'm
them.
gonna make my way, edge around to the woods still, and stay. Till
I can investigate as well.
my flamboyant friend and the elven friend, what I'm seeing in the cave here, it's don't see anything else besides other than cave and the water flowing through there. I can see kind of a pathway in there, but I don't see any signs of life right away.
With that information, I will go up to where I saw the footprints at. And
We had to cross the river.
oh, is
Okay.
this like a big river? I should ask. I guess
No,
Or
it's
is
just
this
a
like a
small
little creek,
stream.
right?
It's just
Yeah.
a small stream. I mean,
I would go
as you
there.
can see, it looks maybe 10 to 15 feet across, but you can wade through it. And as you come over there,
I would get ambushed. They're in
you
the
reveal
bushes.
you see 3 goblins who are not really paying much attention, honestly. They're supposed to be on watch, but so you come over and you happen to see them and you startle them. And we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay! I didn't do anything stealthy. Okay, initiative.
Ooh, got 20.
Oh,
Ooh, 20.
That's fairly average at a 13.
And waiting on Matavius is all. All right. So the first goblin. I don't like that
I'm
they
going to go
named.
first. This is going to be bad.
So this goblin, seeing you coming around the corner a little bit, he's the one that was actually facing you. He sees you come around the corner and decides to charge at you.
Oh no!
Cool.
Let's see. And he's going to attack.
Oh goodness, you're far away.
Let's see.
Didn't realize that.
He he rolled a 12 to hit.
Misses.
All right. Matavius, you can't move right now.
I was like, did somebody just sneaky move?
Feldor, it is your turn.
I can move 30.
Did I finish Spider Boy? No, I haven't
Okay.
yet. I'm still working on that. I've
30.
after getting that booster shot, I just have not felt very good. So I haven't really done much of anything. And then
And if you remember, diagonally is still 5 feet.
I'm not entirely sure how much I'll get to
I'm gonna
this
move to here.
Okay.
I,
Well, maybe not
And
until
then
like
I'm gonna
the last half
use
of the week.
Produce flame on the goblin that's next to this
Okay.
goblin right here.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
An
15 hits.
yeah.
Or 18 hits, I guess. 15 is your normal class, so. Go ahead and roll damage.
3 damage.
So you produce your flame and you throw it at the goblin, catching them, and they are hit and appear to be injured.
Woohoo!
Scatgram, go ahead.
All right, got my stuff here. I gotta remember 30 feet. All right. So how high is this cricket? You said it on him that he can wade across it. I just need to make sure.
Yeah, I mean anybody be able to wade through it. I mean
Okay.
it's like maybe like it's gonna be chest height for you, but it's like maybe 2 feet deep or so.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I can actually get through it. No problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna consider it like rough terrain or anything.
And diagonal still count to be an adjacent to that character? Like I'm here?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm going to come here and swing with 2-weapon fighting with both my daggers.
Okay, so roll for the first one.
I don't know how to do this now.
Should just be able to roll
24?
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6?
The goblin drops dead.
Bam.
Did you have any bonus action or anything that you wanted to do?
And with that, I'm going to use my bonus action of hiding behind the tree.
Okay. So then it's Angron's turn.
See here. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is this dude still alive that's in front of him?
No, he is dead. I'll delete him.
So I basically can't see anything, can I?
No, the tree line is just blocking your view slightly.
Alright, I'm gonna double move then.
Okay. Use a dash action.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moved her right there.
Okay. All right. Any bonus action or anything? Doesn't look like.
No, that's basically
Okay.
all I can do.
Cole, your turn.
Okay. I'm on both. Shoot. Sorry.
I think you're also echoing in roll 20.
Yep. Okay, that should do it.
All right.
I'm gonna move. Oh no.
I had to log out and come back in to get it to reset.
Yeah, sometimes roll 20 is really buggy.
Okay. I'll be real brief then, and Eldritch Blast, the closest goblin.
Okay, go ahead and roll for hit.
Will do. Ah, where'd you go? There you are. Oh, nope. Sorry. Oh.
24 hits, and we'll just use your 6 damage.
Okay, yeah, that works. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right. This audio thing threw me out. I'm gonna bow out of roll 20 real quick and come back and come back in.
All right. So you do hit him, and he is significantly injured. He is not looking good at all. And then it's Malone. Your turn. Mulan.
Toasty.
Malin.
We'll make a man out
Woohoo!
of him yet.
That seems weird. Quick question. Like, if I don't use my full movement, I'm still allowed to move.
Yes, you can.
Up
You
to
can
my full
move. You can
movement.
like move,
Okay.
attack, then move if you want. Yes.
We're gonna move here, which is 20. And then I will roll to attack. My unarmed strike. Which is a 21.
That hits.
Does 5 points of damage.
And he drops to the ground in a heap.
And yeah, that'll be my max movement. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move up to it, and then I'll use my bonus action and do another unarmed strike.
Okay.
So 23.
Uh,
Whoops. I don't know if that.
no,
Okay.
that hits. I was just checking to make sure it wasn't a natural 20.
And then 5 points of damage.
All right. He is very hurt. Well, he's kind of backed into a corner, and so he's going to it's his turn, and he is going to swing at you. Malin.
Oh, snap. What's below?
21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right. And let me double check the damage on that. He does 3 damage.
Woo! You see me fall to a knee.
And so you guys all see Malin run up to this other guy. Like he runs up, punches one goblin in the face, and it crumples into a heap. And then he runs up to the second goblin, strikes it, hits it hard, and then in return the goblin strikes back at him and almost knocking him prone. And then it is Matavius' turn.
And you said we can't go through the forest at all?
No, it's impassable.
Impassable, okay. So I'm gonna 1, 2.
Yeah. You can go 30, so you can go right there. Yeah.
Does that see him?
Yep. Yeah. You can see around him from there.
And that's well within my bow range.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna
roll to hit.
Pop out and yeah, let me get on my longbow. So I hit this one.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
24.
Okay.
4 damage.
And he drops dead, and this will also drop combat. We are no longer in combat. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna sit here and cough blood and be like, I need help.
I want to loot the bodies.
Okay, so you guys check out the bodies. You don't see much of anything on them. They just have like their bow and their short sword that most goblins have, some crude leather armor, and then you do see their campfire, but all it has is whatever goblins would consider food kind of around it, and then a couple sleeping bags, but you don't really see much of anything that you would find useful or of value.
Any of the food that is still considered good that I could...
I mean, it's
for a goblin.
I mean, sure, as a goblin you may enjoy it, but it's just I mean, all it is like just like chunks of meat of things they found.
I just wonder if there's anything else like preserved or something that I can actually...
Yeah, no, this is all... I mean, a lot of it's still like not even fully cooked through. Like it's like rare at best. It's basically raw because they just kind of like throw it on there to warm it up, and then they are like, all right, that's good enough. Let's eat.
I want to inspect the bodies. I'm looking to see if the one that ran from me was among the 3.
Go ahead and roll. Roll insight actually for me. Insight.
19.
You look at them a little bit, and you can tell that none of these 3 were the 3 that ran away. But something that does kind of surprise you is, I mean, you guys were all being, while not the most stealthy, semi-stealthy, and it kind of feels like these goblins were warned that somebody may be coming.
Okay. Kind of see that they had little stirring marks and stuff like that. Correct.
You wanted to see what?
No, I was saying kind of see that they were
on
a little bit higher alert than they should have been.
Yeah. Basically, they like you see, you believe that somebody warned them, or
do an investigation.
What were you? Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just, while we're here, I wanted to do an investigation just to double check everything.
Okay.
If there's anything hidden or
Okay.
Track.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
Oh, okay. Well, 4.
You don't see anything. You see exactly what you saw before. And Cole, you said you were going to say something?
Yeah, Malin is the one who's hurting pretty bad, if I followed
Correct.
that
Yeah, I'm
correctly.
just sitting here coughing up blood.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Malin. Oh, friend, here you go. Here you go. Spells. Cure Wounds. Go ahead and heal. What was that? A lot of 12 points of damage.
I feel rejuvenated, almost like I'm like 2 years younger.
A
Almost.
whole
So-
new man.
So I go to like pat your back, you know, in a friendly and supportive manner, and pat, and on the third pat, my hand kind of glows and gently, hits you and fills you with radiant energy, and whatever tightness you were feeling in your chest or whatever bruise you felt starting to develop gets kind of pulled back in and knitted back together, and like, there
I
you
like
go.
almost
That
like
should-
magically rise to my feet because I was like kneeling down. The blood just kind of magically disappears, and I just like reload my fist. Kind of, just like pump my fist in a reload action, like I'm ready
Yeah.
to go again.
And I'll
I say thanks.
yeah, fist bump
Fist bump.
or whatever. I don't know.
Snake. This is the
Of course,
colonel.
anything to help.
So Scoutner, were you taking any of that food then? That virtually raw meat, or?
No, since it's all raw and stuff like that, I can
Okay.
cook it myself.
Oh no,
Alright.
cell phone!
So what do you guys do?
What's some of
Thanks for stopping by,
So you
Dog.
said
Man, I
there's like nothing
appreciate
else
it.
really here, so I'll head back towards the mouth of the
No.
cave then.
Yeah, this just looks like a place that they're
Just
like
my
a
food.
patrol or like a watch group is basically looking.
It doesn't continue.
Nope, right there is all. That's tied to what you see. This is just like an encode for them, or the goblin blind for them.
Oh,
All
okay.
clear.
Yeah.
Is the cave illuminated at all?
No, the cave is completely dark. So if you guys don't have dark vision, like once you go in there, you're not going to be seeing much unless you have some form of light. I
I'm
think
gonna
most of
equip
you
my
have dark
torch.
vision. I think it's only going to be Angron and Matavius who don't have any form of dark vision.
I have a torch.
Okay,
I don't- Oh yeah, I do have it. I also can cast light.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd
Alright,
probably be
just
better
Look at
than
you.
a torch.
Trying to look at all of you here and tell you, no fire, no magic yet. Let me take a look at this real quick. I want to make sure, see what I can see without having anything that can alert them. We're going into places that these guys. One of the guys, and I kind of just stutter over my words like that. You can tell that I'm kind of skittish about this now.
How do we know that the goblin won't go alert the other goblins that were here?
Because then why would he have killed the goblin right over there?
Maybe that's an elaborate cover.
You don't trust me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You don't trust me?
Well, I'm not saying you're a honeypot, but it might be a honeypot.
Huh? Be my guest. You can go first then.
Oh no. I'm good.
I come up to about here, holding up, staying next to the wall, keeping out of the water.
Okay.
I guess I had to go one more here to be able to look, kind of peek my head around the corner here to see if I see anything in that hallway there.
So, as you come in, just beside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end, and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sound of rattling chains greet your ears, where 4 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
All right,
Yeah, I wanted to do this D&D thing on
come back here
Twitch for a
and just
while,
run
but
by
it's
everybody
been hard to find people who actually
and
wanted
feel
to
free
do
meet.
it.
Okay. So you guys all see Scatgram go in a little ways, and some of you guys can see a little ways in there, and you see him like kind of peering around the corner over there, and you just see him look in there real quick, and then he sprints back to the other goblins that are dead on the ground.
I grab I pick up all the meat I can pick up. I'm guessing
Okay.
a couple haunches there, probably 2 or 3.
Okay.
Is there any that he can't carry, like arms get full and stuff?
Well, then I run back up here to you
I mean,
guys.
there's only 3 goblins out here that were
Okay.
like watching, so it was just like their lunch for their watch.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
What
come
are
up here.
you doing?
There's dogs in there, dummy.
Oh, we get doggies. We got meat
Well-
to feed them. I want to.
Who talks to the
Upon
animal?
hearing that, I want to run up to here and look at the doggies.
Okay. So once you get up
Not
there,
stealthy.
they start getting noticeably angry, and they start really like pushing against and like trying to jump at you.
Oh. Mean doggy. I'm gonna look back and go, grumpy doggy, not good.
I start running up behind him.
So
Try to catch
you
up to
actually
him.
see two of the wolves, and it's gonna be this one, Hound 2, loosens their loosen their rod,
Oh,
and so does Hound 4. So they're like trying to jump at you.
Oh, jeez.
Can I run up with them and do animal handling check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, where can I see them from?
I mean, like in the doorway. You don't have dark vision, but you have a torch, right? So you'll probably
Yes.
have to be more in the doorway.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah. And also one thing, Milan and Scatgram, you guys do notice that the wolves only seem to be jumping at Milan. They are not jumping at Scatgram at all. Like they're completely ignoring him.
Because they're used to goblins.
these dogs are racist.
And so go ahead and so did you guys feed him at all, or did you guys
No,
just
I haven't
I'm
gotten
still
up-
right
very,
here,
very
so.
I haven't
tired.
gotten
Very
up to him
tired.
yet.
okay?
I kind of see.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check for me.
Get in front of Milan and tell him back up a little bit here.
15.
Okay. So Matavius comes up around the corner, and like as the wolves were starting to break loose, he kind of just what I guess what do you do to try and calm them down?
I get down on one knee and hold out my hand
Okay.
to show them that I'm not a threat to them.
So they're looking around, and they are snarling and growling, and Matavius makes this gesture by just putting out his hand and like kind of going into a submissive position by going down to a knee and extending his arms out to show that he's not a threat. And immediately the wolves all kind of calm down, and they're not really trying to break away from their stalagmite and their stones anymore.
Of course, the dogs hate me.
So what do you guys
I
do?
guess I'm just gonna stay away. I'll just stay back because they apparently don't.
Well, I
like
can't see any further in, so I'm gonna need somebody with a light, or I have to bust out my torch.
So
I'll come in and I can cast light on. Let's see, what have I got on me?
So
I mean, you could cast light on his bow or something if you wanted.
Yeah,
to.
that's what I'll do. Or I've got a quarterstaff I could cast light on.
Gandalf.
Yeah, basically, Gandalf it, and then just kind of like use it like you're I don't know, like I'm picturing it kind of like a boom mic, operator, but with light. Just kind of spotting you. So I'll do that.
Okay. So you guys do come in, and as you explore the room a little more, you know, these dogs don't look like they're, or these wolves, I guess, don't really look like they're of any threat. But in the back, you see a narrow opening on the east side of the wall. Looks like it's a natural chimney with a bunch of rubbish and garbage at the bottom of it.
Signs of burning, or
No signs of burning. Just smells bad.
I want to start feeding the dogs I have the meat.
Okay.
Just to kind of calm them.
Yeah, I mean, they're already pretty calm. But you know, they see you come in, and you give them the meat, and they just start devouring on the meat a little. You know, they all come over as much as they can, you know, to you in the area, and eat.
As they're eating, I want to look around to the north of the cavern there, just to make sure, you know, my surroundings are completely empty other than the wolves.
it's just a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yep. I'll reveal it. I just didn't hit it when I revealed it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all you see in here is these four wolves, and then you also, like I said, you see the fissure with the garbage at the bottom. You don't really see anything else in here. Based on what you guys can kind of gather, you assume that this is kind of like to either be a deterrent for anybody trying to come through, or like a guard, like a wolf guards, basically.
This is why you can't give just anyone dogs. Look, they're putting the dogs with the trash, and now they're grumpy.
We should take the dogs.
How big are these wolves?
Wolf size. So, I mean, it's just a normal sized wolf. No, so I guess
so like
holding
80 to 100 pounds. I don't know what an actual wolf weighs, but there's no.
Would they support a goblin's weight?
I guess how much do you weigh?
How much do you want me to weigh?
I don't know what
I put down 50 pounds.
I would say no, because I mean a wolf itself isn't gonna be.
I was hoping to become a wolf riding goblin.
Much over that, I don't think.
I would say he'd be able to ride it for maybe like 10 minutes. But that would be straining on the dog and wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, looking it up, the largest wolf, the largest wolf is going to be 100, almost 200 pounds. So, the size of my dog is going to be the largest one, and I don't think he can support 50 pounds.
All right, there goes that idea.
And can me and the lightcaster guy, go over to the garbage, and I want to look through it.
Sure. I mean, if you want to head over there, and I mean, Cole can choose to follow you or not.
Yeah, sure. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, no, I think he's going over
so the fissure's over here, yeah.
Right here, right?
As we do this, I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
Keep the dogs outside over here.
Yeah,
okay,
then
I'll just set up for something once you guys are done. So.
I'll bring my light over. We can keep an eye on things.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow
so you guys want to come over?
Otherwise, I can't see.
The garbage and stuff is over here. If you guys are checking that out.
Okay. Then I'll kind of. We've gotten the wolves pretty much not tamed, obviously, but they're not going to actively attack us, right?
No. They seem to be pretty occupied, and
okay.
You guys have done a good enough job of calming them that they don't appear unless aggravated that they're going to attack.
Then I'm going to go somewhere around where my token is and just kind of shine my light into the fissure, see what we can find.
Okay. So you shine your light up there, and you kind of see that it's 30 feet up. It looks like a chimney shaft, but it goes about 30 feet up. Unsure of exactly where it goes, but you do feel like if somebody wanted to, that they could fit up there.
Fellas, I've got a bit of a crazy idea here. I feel like we've alerted the denizens of this establishment of our impending arrival, hence the attack a little bit earlier. So if we took, let's say, an unexpected route to get further into it, perhaps trying to find a way someone could get up here, we could still find a way to take them by surprise, rather than knocking on the front door and having them ready to attack us, since they've been forewarned. Any thoughts?
Maybe we should have somebody scout it out first before we commit to this plan.
I'll take a look. I mean, it's my idea, so I feel like I'm kind of on the hook here.
And say, yeah, we just had to check to make sure everyone would be able to fit up it.
So can I do like a hands against the wall kind of pulling myself up
Yeah.
the chimney?
Yeah,
Okay.
make it an athletics check.
All right, I will do that. Athletics not my best. 4.
So you start to try and climb, and you just can't. You can't get a grip. You just keep trying to brace yourself, and you just keep falling. Luckily, since you're right there at the right there at the ground level, your feet just kind of keep slipping out from underneath you, and you just keep standing back up. And you guys just kind of see this. It's just a comedy of errors for Cole right now, trying to climb up this thing.
I'll make myself prone, and like what I'm picturing doing is like I'm starting to get my way up. I've got my arms out. They start shaking and my arms start giving out, so I have to like kick myself off of the wall and like launch back in, back towards the group and like land on my back and be like, okay. It seems doable to somebody else, just not to yours truly.
Oh goodness, is that? Is there a? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if I could go to here and look through, because I can see this. See if I can see like up into here. I don't know how far you want to reveal. I just figured because I can see that it opens up there. I was kind of curious if it's a path or if it's like just stuff.
So you see about that much more. So when you start looking up, the main passage of the cave mouth climbs steeply upward. The stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, you see a side passage that leads west across the other side of the stream. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out a dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope. So you can see, you can see that up there. Basically, you can start to see a bridge.
Okay.
Is there a place to throw a rope up there, lasso a rope up there, and hang it on something?
Over here on the chimney.
Yeah.
Unless you had some type of like grappling hook, there's nothing that you would know of. There's nothing that you can tell offhand. That's up there.
I come over here and just kind of shake my head at the flamboyant one, looking at him. What's the problem? Is it just too slippery, or what's the deal?
Can I?
Sorry. Look, I am not the strongest amongst us. I'm not even the lower half. I've got the arms that I've got, and they just gave out. Is what I'm saying. Somebody else could. I'm saying this while I'm lying on the ground, kind of just a moment of dejection. I am not a strong man, is what I'm saying. Somebody else could most certainly handle it. There was someone I knew back in the carnival who, something of a strong man did performance feats of strength. He could get up there, no trouble. I am sadly not him. And I kind of like rest my head back against the ground and like, and then finally kind of start to get myself up and dust myself off. So yes, if you want to give it a try, I am confident that your strength would prove up to the task. But I guess I was not the person for this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to make it up that thing either.
I appreciate you saying so.
Do you trust me, Dragon? Oh, I'll go over.
Sure.
Well, you weren't so keen on me leading first, so it's okay if I go ahead and peek my eyes up there.
I feel like your handling of the dogs has made me a little less wary of your possibly sinister motives.
I head over and
Okay.
go ahead.
Go ahead and roll athletics for me. If you're gonna try and climb up.
4.
So
natural 1, by the way.
So you actually do start to climb up and make your way up a little bit. But as you start to get, 5, 10 feet or so up, you lose your footing and you slip and you fall to the ground, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna come over here and be like, well, so is it a little slippery up there?
I lay there for a bit, just kind of body sore from the fall, and slowly kind of prop myself back up.
I'll come over and lend a
Gripping his
hand of like,
daggers with rage.
and like I understand. It's I'm sorry for sending you up there, friendo.
Muttering under my breath, this is such bullshit.
That it is.
I'll at this point kind of like walk back in here and be like, "Look, if you guys are athletic enough to get up there. There's 2 passages up ahead too."
Okay.
But
I agree with Melon. Maybe the more straightforward route is how we want to go.
I've experienced bad things when it comes to trying to take leaps of faith. Let's just say, and it kind of hurts when the leap of faith doesn't work. So maybe just follow the path.
Is there where to like stick my dagger and help climb? Would that help me climb up it?
Oh, interesting.
I mean, if you want to use your daggers as like braces, I would give you advantage if you wanted to try and climb up. But
So is that still an athletics check then?
Yeah, it's still an athletics check to climb if you wanted to do it. But also you would know that it's dark in this cave. And the further you get in, it's going to be harder for you to see.
So I didn't even think about using my pittance.
If I were to, let's say if I were to make it up the thing, could I pull my rope down and have people climb up?
Sure.
Is that something you guys want to try one more time or no?
No, I'm gonna let you try.
We'll give it a go.
Hey.
If I fall, I fall. I suppose everybody else. I don't feel.
Now
that
it's kind of
everybody-
personal for me. So if I can get up there,
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
if
well,
you
we're
won't be the
not-
first person to get hurt from falling on something.
Go ahead and roll again, though. Since you're using your daggers, I'm going to give you advantage on it.
The same one.
Yep.
7.
You guys all just sit there and you're trying everything you can, and it just appears that this is not meant to be climbed. As far as you guys can tell at this point, you've had 3 people try it and 3 people fail. One of them spectacularly and hurt himself even. And so you guys just like can't figure out how to climb up this chimney at all.
Okay, that's just funny. We're the best.
We're still good in combat.
It's fun. It's funny too because the DC is a 10 to like
Oh
climb.
my god.
we had to murder. If we had to murder the chimney, we'd be taken care of by now. Blast that fucker into oblivion.
All right. So what would you guys like to do?
So about these paths, are you gonna
If we
show
go
us
right
them?
out here, yes. My character is being dumb. Let me grab him.
You might have to change the thing over in the top left-hand corner.
It's not letting me move him. I would just move myself like out here. We can talk out here so I can like show you. I guess you can't see, can you?
Nope, that's the reason why I asked you.
Oh. So there's a path over here across the water to the left. And then up here, kind of like straight, I would say, more or less, there is a wooden rickety bridge. So, not much more that I know than other than that, because I haven't really gone up to it. That's what I can see. Did I miss anything?
No, you see a rickety bridge, and you see
What way would you guys like to go?
the
Is
path.
the water
we
any
know-
deeper at this point?
No, the water's still only like 2 foot deep or so.
Well, we know if we go to the right, there's a bridge there. And if there's goblins in this cave, they might be able to ambush us from that bridge. But we don't know what exactly is on the left. There could be like some side rooms or a pit or something, and they could ambush us over there too.
Yeah, to his point, is that bridge like looking down on this pathway, or because that's what it kind of looks like in this picture?
It's meant to get across. You can see that it's meant to cross some areas.
So wouldn't it sit higher than us?
Yeah,
it-
it's high. It's over
Is
top
it-
of you guys. It's
Okay,
meant
okay.
to pass over the stream from one section to another of this cave. So like there, you might be able to see a little bit. Like you can see both ends of it, but you can see that it's like going into. It's meant to go over this stream.
Malin, before we dive further, Skagrum, could I have one of your arrows?
Okay, I hand you 2 of my arrows.
All right. I dispel light off of my quarterstaff, and then I'm gonna cast it on these 2 arrows. It's like, okay, so you've got one that's functionally a torch, and then I figure the other one, you can knock it, loose it, and if you need to, like, stick it in a wall somewhere. If you need to see someone or something further than 20 feet, you can cast some light down. But in the meantime, you probably want to keep these in your quiver so they're not too conspicuous.
And you're giving those back to Skagrim, or you're
Yep.
giving them? Okay.
I'm going to give them back to Skagrim because he's the main one who doesn't have dark vision. I've got dark
I have-
vision. And we've got
No. Skagrim has it. It's
Matavius.
Matavius. And Angron, who don't have dark vision.
Okay, then never mind. I'll. Does anybody else want some?
Well, Matavius uses a bow, so I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just retcon? I'm sorry about that. I forgot about. I guess that makes sense. Goblins. Okay. We'll just do that whole scene again, except for Matavius. And I don't know how many light arrows you want me to make, but it's a cantrip, so I can do it however often you want. But I'll make some light. I'll make 2 light arrows for Matavius. Here you go.
Perfect. I'll throw them in my my quiver and say, hey, these will be useful.
Okay.
So, from what I can tell, is that this bends slightly right here, like a little bit, not much. Can I like sneak over to right there and then look down?
Yeah, it's actually going upwards. How much do you weigh?
Upward?
Yeah, how much do you weigh?
195 pounds.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Is that just?
Just
close
a
to death?
dex. Yep.
19.
Okay. All right. So underneath your feet, as you start to like come over there, you see that it's just kind of like loose rubble and stuff. So it just makes it hard to
So, like,
traverse,
this-
and it just kind of, as you step on it, it kind of gives way a little bit. But you're able to get through it just fine, with no issues.
I just kind of like peek down.
Yeah, and so you now.
Oh wait,
see,
I have light too. I want to light up my quarterstaff. So it's like a torch.
20, 30.
Hey, thanks for joining the conversation an hour later.
I was just looking at my spells and I was like, huh, I got light too.
All right. So there you go. You see it just the path keeps going upwards. And
it's like rough terrain all the way up to like what I can see.
Just that beginning area is just the rubble's tough. It looks like this path kind of clears up a little bit more.
I scurry across and get behind him.
Okay.
I guess I would try to relay to them that the path, like after this little rough bit, the path continues onward. And yeah, continues upward.
I'll relay the message back here to everybody that path is. It says the path is opened up a little bit more. The ground, I can see he was a little shaky on it there. So when we get across here, you guys want to make sure that keep track of your footing over there, especially you
We can
big
toss
guy.
down a rope.
And
If we want to go this way, we can toss. I can toss down a rope to help.
And you guys actually are seeing Scatgram run across this like loose rubble, no issue at all.
All right.
Like it seems like he's like not even. He's completely unaffected by the fact that it's loose gravel and anything like that.
Oh,
All right. Well, I'll go up it next. I'll cross
Okay.
over.
How much do you weigh?
170.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
School.
Yeah, no, it's just you make it up just fine too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you do feel it getting a little loose underneath your feet at point, but for the most part, there's no issues.
I could probably go last.
I guess as you like approach over here, if you think that you're gonna have issues, I can toss down a rope before you come up. Just say, "Hey,
it's
toss
just
a rope
that
down."
it's just that the more people pulling the rope would be better for my gigantic dragon butt.
I know. I'm just saying that I don't have one down. Tell me to throw it when we come over.
Well, I'll wait for everybody else to get through there since I'm able just to scurry around here like this is home for me, man.
Did it look like there's other
Hey.
footprints over there?
Throw me a rope.
No, you don't see any footprints. Really, I mean, like it's like the ground is all stone, so there's not really going to be many footprints.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll throw a rope down to assist
Okay.
if need be.
I'll give you advantage on a dex check, Angron, since they're helping you.
Sweet.
You roll?
Okay, no need to make the second one. You're fine. I guess unless you want to do something cool with
Make
the
the
next one.
second one.
Okay. Feldor and Matavius. How much do you guys weigh?
I'm 175.
Okay.
I'm like 240.
Okay.
Big boy.
So yeah, if you guys, just like everybody else, you two will have to make dex checks just so you know when you go over there. Scatgram, you will not.
That's right. Helps to be a scary little guy.
Where's the dexterity checks at? Oh, right here.
Just at the very top.
I got you. I see it now. Yeah. All right.
And,
well,
and they have a rope, so you can make it with advantage. So you can roll again, Matavius. They got a rope to help you guys.
Okay. Well, 12.
And there you go. And that's fine. That makes it.
Okay.
So you can move over there now too if you want. I just moved you.
All right, I will make a dex check.
Yep, and you can do it with advantage. They got a rope if you need to. You good?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Yep. So all of you guys make it across this passage.
Yay.
Oh,
And then I
I'll
just
whisk.
carry on up behind everybody else and then
Oh,
squeeze
yep.
through to get right next to Mal
I'll
in there.
mention to everyone that it kind of looks like it opens up here. Does anyone want to sneak ahead with dark vision to look? Otherwise, I'll just sneak up there.
That's not me,
I'll-
Chief.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
We're just going up like
So,
like,
yeah, like right
up
there.
to the yeah.
Go ahead and roll stealth for me too, just so I know.
Will do. Joel. 7.
Okay. You believe you are hidden.
Awesome.
And so you come up and let's see here.
Yeah, so I'll come up, I guess, like here.
You see 2 goblins around a fire. When you do get up there, they do kind of turn around. Like they kind of guys heard you guys running across that loose gravel, or what they heard some noise coming from there, so they do kind of turn around, but they don't really pay much attention to you. But you do see them turn to face towards you.
Ooh, there's a fire.
I'll try to sneak back to the group and give them an update. Kind of wave everybody in, like, huddle up. Okay, there's 2 guys around that I could tell around the sitting around a fire. It's a little dim out there. They looked towards me, but they didn't see me, so I think we still got the drop on them.
Mm.
So what do we want to do?
Has anybody got any things that explode?
No.
What do you think?
I'll let it through my satchel here real quick.
Zach has light if you guys need that.
Yeah, I have some light.
Oh, nice.
Guessing we only looked one way then.
I guess he didn't specify. I assume.
Yeah, no, if there's a fire out there, then
We would've
my
looked
eyes are
towards
kind of
that.
tracked into the
Yeah.
fire.
I'll just say he
Makes sense.
naturally saw this a little bit
Okay.
too.
Okay.
So you can
And there's
explore.
another path down the other way, but I didn't see anything down there. So I think the most urgent thing are these fellas on the other end.
Are they at a dead end, or is it still go on from there? Do you know?
Hard to see with the shadows and what they play tricks on your eyes. It looked kind of like a dead end to me, but again, that's probably just tricks of the light.
Can I ask a quick question? Hidden? What does it mean to be hidden?
Good question.
I only ask because I have that ability, Mask of the Wild, where I can.
I think it just means you can't be seen, from what I understand. So it's like
Yeah.
stealth, but like for sure, like cannot be seen.
Yeah, you can go right in front of their face. And poof, you're not there.
I don't think. I doubt that, but you know, I would then, knowing that, I would suggest that we try to, like, even though they know that we're coming, like, I can try to hide myself and get as close as possible. I know a lot of you guys have like range stuff, then you can try it.
If you
I don't.
attack if you hide and attack while you're hidden, you get advantage on your attack roll. That's sort of the big thing.
Yeah. So I would try to like talking as a group. I'd mention like I'm gonna try to like sneak up and attack one, If you guys have range, or if you also want to try to sneak to get into a good position, then we could like ambush them somehow. Even though they know we're coming, maybe we could try to like pull off some sort of ambush.
I reach into my bag and hold up a little bell and show it to you guys. We could use something like this maybe to get their attention if you wanted to try drawing them to a different area.
I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with just like hiding and then
Wait.
me sneaking up on one of them.
You have a bell?
Yeah, I have a bell. Don't judge me.
So what I could do is I could cast Mage Hand and take your bell, and then go and ring it.
How far does Mage Hand work?
It goes 30 feet.
My only concern is not knowing where this other pathway leads to.
Or if there's more than 2 goblins.
Right.
That'd be 30 feet.
There could be 10 over there and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's why. Like, if I'm also hiding, I could kind of scout it out probably better.
I like the sneaky hidey
I like
beauty
this.
plan.
Because what we could do is like, if anyone has range, they could stay up near the mouth, like right here, like up ahead of us right here, looking in towards the fire. So then, even if you don't have dark, like even if you can't see it the greatest, at least you kind of have the fire to tell where the direction is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could do that, and I'll blast them. I can blast them from pretty long ways away.
Yeah. How would you allow? Like, how would you want me to do my movement while I'm hidden? I guess is my question.
How do I want you to do your movement?
Yeah.
Or are you talking to them? So you cast a spell that makes you hidden, or what are you doing to be hidden?
Mask of the Wild. If I'm slightly obscure, which darkness causes obscure, or I can. Sorry, let me just find it and read it.
It looks like you can attempt to hide even when you are
You're
only lightly
obscured.
obscured.
So I would attempt to hide.
I think this would.
So what would I have
The way that I'm going to rule it is that goblins have dark vision, so they're not really obscured by the dark. Like you're not obscured to them unless you're out of their sight. But you could certainly roll a stealth check if you would like in order to move around.
Well, now my whole plan's out of the book. I don't know.
I mean, it would just be Cole was saying that you just basically don't get advantage on your attack roll.
Or
How
we
about
could
I
just slip
just-
by and ignore these two.
If I come up here, can I take a peer down that hallway there without being alerting anybody?
This one?
The
Sorry,
north one?
the north one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can look and see what you can see.
I guess I shouldn't be that far up because they would see me.
You're talking about the one off to the rightish of where her position is?
You see
Oh,
a
yeah.
dog leg. Dog leg to the
Okay.
right.
Come back and tell you guys. I see a little bit further there with my vision, and it looks like it heads over towards that bridge we saw earlier, possibly. I don't see anything down that way, so I mean that kind of opens up our possibilities, at least.
So do we just
I
want to
only
try to avoid the goblins, or actually go in
If
and...
we disturb this hive, we're gonna
It might-
be in a world of hurt if we don't.
Yeah, if we don't kill them now, we might have to face them later. Like, what happens if we go the other way and then we run into more and they alert and then we're trapped because they're on
Yeah.
both sides?
I think we could handle if things go ass up like that. Then I think we could still handle ourselves well enough. I vote for sneaking past them, seeing if we can avoid a confrontation.
So, what are we at? 2 and 2 then? Or what are we thinking? What are we voting for? I vote try to kill them.
I vote for sneaking.
I vote for
Sneaking
sneaking.
past.
I don't know. We got a lot of people. You think we can all sneak past them?
I was just thinking the best sneaking would be off to the left around this bend, but we don't know what's there either.
Do you want me doing more recon here? I don't know. There's someone on that bridge. I'm gonna be
What's a
hosed.
survival check do for me now?
I mean, what are you trying to accomplish with the survival check? I'll ask you that.
To avoid death.
It would do. It would let you see if there's any edible mushrooms that are growing in the cave.
Oh, okay.
Not immediately useful, though. File that away for later.
It could stave off death.
Okay. I'm just reading the thing right now anyway.
I roll my stealth check. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna stealth up this way.
Go ahead.
All right, do it.
What's
Roll stealth.
this way?
Roll high.
Oh, okay.
You believe you are hidden.
I would like to go to like right here-ish.
Okay. And just kind of see what you can see.
Yeah.
I wonder if that curves around.
Huh.
Yep. Possibly.
So you just see it keep kind of curving, kind of back to where you guys were.
I'm gonna go back and say, under my deduction, curves back towards where the river's at.
So you guys are sitting here and
This is taking forever.
you guys are just sitting here, kind of talking and talking about your plan and everything, and you guys do start to hear some movement and noise off to the west side where you guys saw those two goblins. You start to hear some movement and some like swords against shields, things of that nature.
What did you do?
What do you guys do?
If I were to fire a, can I do a stealth check and fire one of my lighted arrows past them further so we could get more, see what's further?
Sure. I mean, if you want to stealth up there.
But would that, see, the thing is though, is like, would that alert them or would it?
I mean,
they're gonna-
shooting a lighted arrow over their head will alert them that somebody's out there.
Even with the fire?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna see or hear an arrow that has light on it. fly
But
over
they're
their head.
heavily distracted. Which,
Yeah, I mean,
It was just an idea. I don't know.
yeah, no, I mean, like you can certainly do it in order to try and see more, but they will just know that somebody is there 100%.
Yeah,
Well,
and I think we're about 75% of the way to that point, regardless. So I think some tactical information would not be misplaced. You know, yeah, it'll give up the ghost on on our presence, but I think that's not a terrible decision if you decide to make it.
Graham, can you go up there and try to convince them to come back over here so that way we can ambush them? Use your goblin charms.
I don't know how well my goblin charms will work, but I can surely get them to head back this way after scurrying.
You think maybe the other goblin told him that there was a goblin with our party?
I don't know. I haven't seen his body anywhere around here yet, so we haven't run into him.
If someone shoot to get up there and they outnumber you by,
Well, I can go up there and speak goblin to him.
you see,
Yeah, and
so
he's
you
a
guys,
goblin.
as you guys sit here and are talking more, you happen the two goblins that Cole saw just kind of start patrolling their way back up north. I'm gonna need Malone and Scatgram to roll stealth checks for me.
Okay.
Dang, look at those stealth rolls.
You guys believe you guys are hidden.
If they're starting to move up, can I guess, move?
Kill them.
We should
Kill
probably
them.
attack.
I guess that
Place-
chance to try to sneak by is gone, so I
I
whisper.
guess I want. I
Malin,
guess
you
I
ready?
want to try to move up to one and attack him.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Let's say,
So you
will-
are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and engage.
Yeah. Well, let's just
Do I get
Leroy
like a
Jenkins,
free act? How are we doing it? So I would like move here to attack one or something.
Yeah. So you pop out around the corner. They're not surprised that somebody's there. They kind of knew that somebody was over there because of Cole. Like they turned around and saw Cole. They just didn't care enough about him to actually act.
Oh.
So we are going to need to roll initiative.
God.
Alan, I like to kill things.
Okay, hold on one second here. I'm gonna have to.
I nat 20'd it.
Feldor got a 4.
I nat 20'd.
Yeah, I accidentally started the encounter too quick. Okay, so Angron got 13. Scatgram got an 8. Milan got a 23.
23. It's a nat 20.
And Tavius got 14. And Cole got
11.
an 11.
Probably because I reloaded my fist earlier.
I need to roll for these guys. Uh, 15. Oops. I need to rename all of these goblins because I used letters, or I used numbers and not letters, and they always on this thing they use letters. All right, so hold on. Actually, I do need to roll for all these other guys.
And I cast Fireball backwards towards my party. They look like they're in the
Sure.
perfect spot for it.
Sure.
Bro,
I'm
you
not
don't
going to
even
stop
have
you.
Fireball.
I pull out this magical scroll that I've been hiding that just casts one fireball.
All right, it is Milan's turn.
I do some weird hand movements, and I go, Fireball Jitsu!
I just noticed that I have my spear on me. So I would like to attack with my spear.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will attack the one with the sword just so I'm
Okay, so the one to the south.
with an 18.
18 hits.
That would be this one. Wow. Should have stuck with the fist.
He
4 damage.
is hurt.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Because since the other one, oh, that's an 8. That's not
That misses.
the old poke and punch.
good. Oh, yeah.
You tried to
I
slap
jab
him,
him,
but you
I
missed.
tried to punch him. And because I had him jabbed and I was pulling out my thing, I missed. But I'm gonna run a pee.
Unacceptable.
You guys
Oh,
do.
goodness.
Milan running up does get a better view in there and sees a second campfire with 3 more goblins hanging around it, along with the 3 that were originally, or the 2 that were seen plus a third. Let's see, it's this goblin's turn, so he's gonna run up here and take a shot at Milan. I know that he just went P, so he misses because I don't think a 6 hits him or 8 hits him. So then it is this one's turn.
Sorry, I'm
and
back. Yeah, no, it
he's
misses.
gonna do the same thing. There we go. Ha! All right, that hits. That's a natural 20.
Wow, this is bad.
R.I.P.
8 points of piercing damage.
Jesus! I fall to a knee.
And I mean, this goblin's gonna come up here. He can only see one, so he's gonna shoot at him.
You guys, it's been real.
15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. It is gonna be Matavius' turn.
Got lucky.
I don't need luck. I'm like Neo, just dodge arrows.
I'm gonna move just right here, just so I can see.
Okay. And you can see the in the distance the campfires, and you see like there's at least the shapes of the goblins standing around him.
Which one is which one's been attacked?
F. Sorry, you can't see. Yeah. The bottom one, the one to the south, has been hit.
Oh, it's a sword.
All right, so that one I'm gonna go for. Well, no, we'll just. Can I get this guy from there or no?
The one on that Milan hit.
Yeah.
I think you have to move 1 or 2 up if you have any movement left.
Here.
Yeah, and then I'd say that's an angle that you could hit him on.
All right.
Right over my shoulder.
That's the one that's closest, I guess. I'll get my bow.
Did you roll?
Yeah, sorry, I had to close out a bunch of stuff.
There you go.
14.
That misses. It whizzes right by his ear. Did you have anything else to do?
I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. Angron, your turn.
Alright. Yeah, I have 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to come up here and in Goblin yell, "Fear me, for I am the bringer of death."
Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, yeah. 19, baby.
You see fear in that goblin's eyes. He is scared.
Oh, wait.
You go downstairs and put this in the fridge for me.
Can I do anything else, or was that it?
I mean, I would call that your bonus action.
Nice.
So if you want to do something else, you still can.
I'm gonna
I am
fire.
bloodied on my knees next to you.
I'm going to shove one of my potion of healings down the mouth of Toasty.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean that, but okay.
So roll 2d4 and add 2 to it.
Can I roll this?
If you go to the bottom left-hand corner, you can add dice to a pool. Or I think if you actually click on in your inventory, you can also roll it there.
What's letting me roll it?
You might have to just do it manually. So go to the bottom left-hand corner where the D20 symbol is.
Roll.
Click on 2d4.
You get 6 plus
plus
2.
2. So
8.
8 points of healing.
Vitalize.
How do I get rid of this?
And that's
Look
your
at him
turn
and say
then?
thanks for the drinky drink. So gobble it down.
So this goblin in front of Milan is going to run. You do get an attack of opportunity if you would like. As a reaction.
As with my spear. Okay. That is shitty.
That misses, so he just
Done.
keeps 10, 5, 10, 15. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Oh, he got real wide.
He got thick.
All right, so he moves back here, and then it is Cole's turn.
You scared him thick.
Okay, I'm going to move up into the thick of combat, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the furthest goblin, the one still hanging out by the other campfire.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Will do. Bills.
So cool. It's like what, 120? So much distance.
23.
That hits.
7.
So you guys
no.
see.
Yeah, 7 damage.
You guys see Cole come up behind you, fires off. It goes over the first 3 goblins, and they kind of like start to chuckle, and then they turn around and see it hits the goblin behind them, and he just drops dead. And they are no longer laughing. Then let's see. Is that all you're doing then, Cole?
Yeah, that no, it's not. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my what's it called? My radiant healing light. So I'll roll 1d.
Who are you healing?
I am healing Malin. Oh no, wait, he's out of my range, isn't he?
He's right in front of you, but I don't think he needs any healing. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Andron used a healing potion on him.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, then never mind. Yeah, then I'm done. That's my turn.
He was yelling out "chug." It was a whole scene. I don't know what you thought.
Yeah.
So it's now this goblin's turn, and he's gonna also run back. Andron, you can have an attack of opportunity if you would like. It'd be a melee strike.
Nope,
that
nothing
misses.
good happened.
And he is just running back here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Shoot magic missiles into the darkness.
All right, so they all come back here, and Scatgram, your turn.
All right. 1, 2.
Missile.
Move over here. Shit. You know what I want to do? I know what I want to do, but I don't think it's the smartest play to do.
I mean, I haven't almost died every time. Just go for it.
I pull out my daggers.
Okay.
And aim at the top one on the north there on the bedroll.
Okay, so this one?
Yep.
Okay.
And I chuck my dagger at him.
Okay. That does hit him.
Damn.
F takes more damage, and he drops dead.
Then I can I do that with? Can I throw my second dagger
Sure. I don't see why you couldn't.
at the one on the northernmost one again?
I guess I didn't do it on the last one, and I should have. Because it looks like their range is 20 feet to not have disadvantage for throwing. So, because if you see
Okay.
where it says on your thing, it says 20.
Yeah.
That's for a normal strike, and then the 60 is how far it can go. But if you're past that 20, it's disadvantage. So you could certainly
Yeah.
still make the attack, but you're going to roll twice and take the lower result.
It's always rough.
Well, I've already said I want to do it, so I'm not gonna take it back.
That misses then. The 12 misses.
And then I will be done.
Okay. Feldor.
Hey.
I scared a bunch of goblins.
Well, I'm gonna move up to here because I don't want to jump into the fray, and I'm just out of distance to be able to really cast anything. So I will just kind of ready myself here.
How far does produce the flame? Is 30 feet?
Yeah, I
Okay.
really don't want. I
Yeah.
really don't want to be in the front line though. So
No, that's fine. Okay. So you just go up there. All right. It would be. So Scatgram, you didn't really notice when you were attacking. But now that that's dead, you do see another goblin who has a little bit better looking armor on him, and he's kind of dragging this human male next to him, and who looks in really bad shape. And then you just kind of see the goblin turn and face you, and just like hold up his shield at the ready to block. And then it's Malin's turn. One of these days, we're gonna actually settle on a pronunciation for your name.
I'm gonna move here,
Move on.
Posty Malone.
and then I will go ahead and attack this one here with
Okay.
my spear.
All right,
And I 22.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is 8.
That goblin drops dead. Also,
yay!
so
And I then,
go ahead. Oh, sorry.
because
Sorry.
that
Go
was
ahead.
30 feet,
Yep.
can I then move here and use my bonus action to unarmed strike this one?
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
A nat 20.
All right. So
25.
I guess I think it automatically doubles your dice and stuff if you just roll damage from the sheet.
10 total.
Holy shit!
Okay. So he drops dead.
And I yell back, "What'd you put in that potion?"
So you now hear Milan. He's this goblin at the top sees you just drop 2 of his goblins, and he just yells out at you, "Truce, or this human dies."
I guess I'm gonna yell back this kind of like to my party. Hey, this goblin says truce or the human he has dies. Can I yell? I'm gonna yell back to the goblin. Who is the human?
Um,
Well, I guess I don't speak like I guess
No,
this is
he's yelling this
we're
in common. He's yelling
Okay.
it in common.
Yeah. Would it reveal that to me, or would it just say it's a human?
Yeah, I'm just double checking to see if he actually knows who it is. This he doesn't know the name of the human, but he yells back, "It's a human that was part of the ambush. He was accompanying a dwarf."
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would relay that information back to my party and be like, "What do you guys want to do? He wants a truce. We gotta be
All right.
quick."
Let's. I say we parlay. Let's talk this out.
Yes,
I will
let's
say.
parlay.
I just yell out to the goblin up top there to put down his sword, let go of the human, let the human walk, and we'll drop our weapons in goblin.
He just looks back at you and he's like, "I'll release the human when you do me a favor."
Is this all in goblin still?
Yep, he's still in goblin. So, Angron, you can hear him yelling this since you're right next to him.
And what
but-
favor is that?
Next.
Clark. He's the bugbear that runs this place. I'm second in command. I want you to kill him so I can be first in command. You bring me proof that he's dead, I'll give you back the human. And Angron, you would notice and see that this is Silidar. You know that this is Silidar Hallwinter. He's another drinking buddy with you and Gundren. So you know who this human is.
Oh.
And anybody else that it was mentioned in your note that he specifically said he was leaving with Silidar, you would be able to deduce that that's who this was.
I'm gonna nudge the Scatgram and say, "Do it."
I love that. Got a deal, but we have to make sure that that human's safe. Let one of our healers take a look at him.
He's fine. I'll keep him alive until you get back. And you can see that he is conscious. You can see he is conscious, but he does look to be in dire straits. But he is certainly conscious and breathing.
Shit, I don't have my daggers, guys. I kind of need them from the bodies that we have over here.
I have no idea what's going on. This all happened in Goblin.
I'm talking to the party that's behind me, letting them know I don't have any weapons. But okay, in common.
Reload with this.
I'll as subtly as I can. I'll hand Sacrum I'll kind of pull out a dagger, pull out one of my daggers, grasp it carefully by the blade, and handle the handle to Skagrum from behind. Kind of.
I'm too far away from you handing that, I think. Aren't you?
I thought I was right behind you.
No, I'm
Oh no!
right
I
behind you.
mixed up your. No, I mixed up your. Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, I'd
thought-
still let you try and make a sleight of hand check if
Sure.
you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't.
Since you aren't next to him, it'll be a little higher DC. Oh, that's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll try it then. Then I'll try to. That's a stealth or no? Sleight of hand.
A sleight of hand. Yep.
Sleight of hand. I can do that. 15.
Yeah. You. So you kind of see, or I guess, Cole kind of grabs his dagger and just like flips it, and it lands point first into the rocks, just barely, next to you, Scatgram. And I mean, the goblins don't really suspect anything. They kind of think that was just like like you guys are laying down your weapons to show peace, like that you guys are serious about not fighting them.
All right, I slowly, lower, kneel down,
Okay.
give the impression that I'm putting down anything else on my hat.
Sleight of hand for me.
Pick it up.
Yep.
19.
Yeah. You pick it up. They don't really don't suspect anything.
And I turn to you guys. he wants a parlay. He says we can leave the human alive if we kill the bugbear that runs this cave. He wants to be number one, and this bugbear is ruling this whole thing.
I say we do it.
Anybody object to taking this little parlay here?
Nope.
Nope.
Cool with it.
Though my fists are getting bloody with dirt.
I'm a little
Yeah.
hesitant.
I love
Are you
it.
gonna reload your fists again?
No, I haven't used them yet. I already reloaded them. They're already reloaded.
I look at it, but I don't yell to him that he's got a deal. But we need to know how many more we have to worry about in this upcoming caves to deal with.
There should be one on the bridge. Just across the bridge. There's going to be a few more by the pool room. And then Clark usually has his wolf Ripper with him and 3 other goblins.
7?
Look back at you guys and tell him, okay, he has a deal. He's told me that there's one more on the bridge, one more shortly after, 2 by a pool room. You have the bugbear himself and his pet wolf.
Plus another 3. That's what the.
You can hear too. So I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like less than what we dealt with in this one room alone, so. Yeah.
True. It doesn't seem like it'll be too much of a challenge for the 6 of us.
Okay, I look at him and go, can we at least get our things that we've used already?
He looks at you and the goblin, this goblin goes up and picks your daggers and kind of tosses them at the feet of Milan.
I will grab them and take them back over to here and give them back.
All right. So we are out of combat.
All right, I take the dagger that was given to me and hand it back to him. Thank you. I just want to have some kind of insurance policy in case things didn't go the way.
I'm gonna head back, this way then. Over like this way. Since
I'm gonna follow
Yeah.
Posty.
I'll be right behind them.
Just let me know if you want to sneak. Because I'm not sneaking because I'm 500
This
pounds.
is what I can see.
500 pounds?
See what I could see.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a big boy.
Can we split up and get them from both sides?
I would highly advise against splitting the party. But that's just me personally.
I guess I would continue down this until I would see, like, I'm guessing I would end up seeing the bridge. I just don't want to alert the one that we know that's on the bridge. So I'd want to like get into a position where I can see them without them obviously noticing me.
I already forgot that goblin's name.
Yeemik.
Yeemik?
Yeah. Yeemik. So you guys both, Milan and Scatgram, both have dark vision, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you guys see the goblin on the bridge now, and he is caught by surprise from you guys. So if you guys wanted to take an attack or move up to him, he is there.
My distance. Anyone?
I could take.
I guess I can move up some and throw a javelin at him. Dart.
I mean, so here's the situation. You guys come around the corner and you see him. He's caught off guard. You guys have a free round to attack him.
Okay.
But he will react as soon as after you two make an action. Because you are the only two who can see him currently.
So can we move up here and get him?
Scatgram and Milan have a chance to move up and attack him if they want, or to find a ranged attack to attack him.
Guess
You're
I'll
gonna
move
throw
up
your
to-
dagger again?
Instead of using my bow like a smart person would.
I will move up to.
I got your
need
back there.
20 from him. Hang on.
I gotta make sure I can.
So I would need to be like right here.
Okay.
Nope, that's still too far.
I can take a pot shot from back here.
I'd move to there, running up to throw my spear.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
So
Roll the hit.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
And then damage is 7.
Okay. He drops.
So I like to do this cool, like running up, spear throw, and just throws it and then just hits him. He's
I just,
You were that guy.
And you
I
can
just sigh and
see
put my arrow back.
a little further up now.
so as I recall, so there's another one after the bridge.
Yep.
Right,
the one
everyone?
after the-
Full room.
I'm gonna
I
go
will
up
walk
to the
up.
bridge.
To where the body is and recover my weapon.
Okay.
Put me, I think, there. Yeah.
How high up is this bridge?
Like 20 feet. It's constantly like at a slope. So like this whole thing is slightly sloped up. But as I just mentioned before, you see that it's just kind of meant to go over this river was the main reason why it's there. And
They're gonna hold up the
it's-
dragon.
it's-
That's my concern. Is that the when this was shoddily made?
The dragon falls in the water. Sorry.
Dang, yo. Everybody's hating on my thick life.
Who else all has dark
ICC.
yeah, I mean it seems like it's well enough made that if you guys are like take your time and like one at a time, or I guess Angron himself goes over by himself, it'll be fine. Like you don't think like all of you could fit on it at one point or at one time, but you do think that you guys could slowly move across.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I must use the facilities.
Wow.
Meow.
I just want to look at this goblin's face real quick. Inspected to see if it's the same one. I'm still looking for that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check. I need to open them.
4.
I mean, so I'm trying to think of how to word this.
You see a goblin. Yes, that's a goblin.
That's basically what it is. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of what it comes down to. Is you see a goblin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's the one that it was?
Not that it matters. I'm
Like,
just
what
curious.
does Scatgram think? Is this the one that he found or not? That's what it comes down to. Like, there's no definitive
features.
way to tell for certain whether or not that was the one.
Okay. I'll head over to here.
Okay, are you and you're just moving?
Yep.
Okay.
I've learned not to rush
Just all go
into
across now.
Just run across and throw your javelin. It'll be fine.
things. throw it into the darkness and just hope to hit something.
Fitty? Who rolled a fitty?
I did.
Did somebody say cast magic missiles into the darkness?
There any more Mountain Dew?
You cast lightning bolt down the pathway. It'll light it up somewhat. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Oh, I don't like that.
Can I use a thunder breathing technique?
What?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but you don't actually see anything.
Somebody's gonna go up and scout ahead.
Let's wait for everybody to get across the bridge before we.
I'm gonna poke the Dragonborn because I know that he has to go across the bridge on his own. And while I'm standing on it, so I know he can't come after me.
I'm gonna throw some gang signs and then do fireball jitsu.
You don't have fireball yet.
So you guys just making your way across the bridge slowly?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you guys can all make it. It's just a matter of doing it. Okay, so you get across the bridge. Those with dark vision.
Who's the circle person?
That's Matavius.
If anybody really needs it, I can produce flame.
So you see two goblins in the distance if you have dark vision.
These rocks right here, are they like tall rocks or are they just like short?
Yeah. I mean, they would be enough to obstruct your view. So like you can barely see this goblin. Sorry.
But they're not like a call. They don't go all the way up. They're just like a rock.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So in there you see the cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. You can really only see the one right now, but that's fine. And a narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pools, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form a stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while two smaller passages lead west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear. So what do you guys do?
I want to try sneaking.
Okay.
Up to I don't know where to though.
Did you relay this information to those of us who do not have dark vision?
Oh yeah, there's a few columns over this way, or large rocks, I should say, over here. I can see two goblins over that way as well too. To be about straight ahead of me if you're looking southwest or southeast. Sorry.
So do you guys want to just sort of sneak up to those rocks?
Yeah, I'll try to do a stealth roll up to the rock. Or stealth roll and walk up to the rock.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Stealth. Woo! Baby!
All right.
That's a nat one.
So the whole time you're walking up there, you hear Milan just being like, "Guys, I'm gonna stealth up to these rocks so they don't see us," and just screaming it. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh damn!
Do we get to at least move up some though?
Yeah, you can move up. Everybody else stays where they are. You get to move up.
Where do I get to
It's
move
like,
up?
I don't want to move up now.
You can move up to that. Yeah, that's fine. 20 feet.
No, I'll measure like my distance. What would
Yeah,
like my movement?
one goblin.
My movement would be like
my
2 way
ass. Remind me when we
right here.
get back that we got to kick that other goblin's ass for lying to us.
I mean, he said a few goblins. They just relayed the information incorrectly.
Because I'm the greatest ever nat one in that. That was perfect.
Milan, I still need your
initiative.
Don't want him. 16.
All right, your first act as you're screaming. Milan's first act.
Guys, I'm so stealthy. I'm the greatest stealther ever. I'm gonna stealth right up to this goblin right here and punch him. Actually, I'm gonna use my spear. I'm gonna spear him.
Roll for hit.
God damn it. 13.
That misses.
Can I do my bonus unarmed?
Sure.
That does
19. 4 damage.
All right.
He is hurt. He is bloodied up.
Oh yeah.
Then it is this goblin's turn.
I'm so far away from the party.
And he is going to swing with his scimitar at Milan.
Can't wait to die almost again.
So he swings and misses spectacularly, hitting his sword into the ground, and actually, since it's such a low quality sword, breaking it in half.
Oh, jeez.
Scatram, your turn.
See, the diagonal
that
count still is
unvalid
5.
Yep. I'm not. I don't remember how to do that thing.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know what the spellcasters are doing it.
Oh, the measuring thing?
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think the
ruler
thing-
and the circle.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. So you just go to the ruler, and that's what it does. Okay.
And you can
Oh,
also
on
hide
the-
it if you want to, too.
Yeah.
Move up here, and I notch an arrow in my bow and shoot at the one that's actually targeted right now by somebody.
That was this one is the one that he attacked. This is the one that attacked him.
Yeah, the front one that I can see here is the one I'm.
Okay, so you're gonna attack this one.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
16.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Taking a little sweet time there to.
Yeah, I see that. 5. All right. So that goblin is also gets a bow straight to the jugular and is hurting, starting to basically bleed out. Anything else?
Then let's see. Nope, that is it for me there.
Okay, Feldor, your turn.
Keep track of my arrows real
Alrighty.
quick here.
There you go.
Listen, I'm not too particular on that, but
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I will. I'm gonna shoot this goblin. Yeah, stupid thing. I'm gonna produce flame on that goblin right there that he just bowed.
okay, go ahead and roll. That's a hit.
$17,
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
And he drops into a burning heap and is dead.
Spicy flame damage.
Spicy. Then I'll be
Unlucky
done.
day. Breaks his sword. White's on fire.
Is that all you're doing then, Feldor?
Yeah.
Cole, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to target that guy, kind of in the back on the northern part, with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okey doke. Spiel.
That
24.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is 4.
He gets hit with the Eldritch Blast and is bloodied. Anything else for Cole?
No, I think that's it.
All right. This goblin right here is going to attack Malone again. Malin.
More posty.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
5 points of damage.
Oof.
That's all he's going to do. Angron, your turn.
I want to dash
Okay.
all the way up here because I can't see anything.
All right. And is that all you're doing for your turn then?
Yep.
All right, Matavius, your turn.
I forgot about that.
Matavius? I don't know, I heard some noise.
Here, sorry.
There you go. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I can't. I'm 50 feet away from that guy. I guess I'll just shoot him.
Okay, you're going to pull out your bow and shoot. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Twenty-four.
And go ahead and roll damage.
Six.
And he drops dead. It would be these two goblins' turn, and I'm just going to do them at the same time since they're both together. They're going to run up to Milan. And the first one is going to attack with his scimitar. 9 misses, I believe.
Correct.
And the other one, 7, I believe, also misses.
Correct.
Malin, your turn.
I will go ahead and do the one that's the farthest away from the group.
Okay.
I will attack him with my spear, so it'd be this one.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Wow.
That misses.
Okay, and I would do my unarmed strike against him.
Okay.
That's a 13.
That also misses.
All right, yeah, that'd be it.
It is Scatgrim's turn then.
2.
Yeah, brain.
Is that 30? Sure. Excellent. Oh, I don't want that. I want move up beside him here. And I'm going to swing at my dagger.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. With that hits,
24.
go ahead and roll damage. He is severely injured. He is still up, but severely injured.
And I swing with my second dagger.
Okay.
Let's see. That does.
You'll roll the hit with that.
Yeah,
That also hits, and doesn't matter what you roll because he only has 1 hit point left. So he is also dead. And now it is Feldor's turn.
I will produce flame on the remaining goblin.
And go ahead and roll to attack. That misses. You
Oh shit.
roll a d4 for me. On an odd, you hit Malin on accident. On an even, you hit Scatgram on accident.
Oh,
All right, go ahead and roll damage. So, Feldor produces flames and he throws it at the goblin, but misses and hits Scatgram for 3 damage instead.
So you got confused.
Yep, he just got a little confused and decided to throw it at the first goblin. He thinks all goblins look the same.
Oh my
I
god.
Slapping all the flames off me as I drop to my knees, sitting there just trying to catch my breath, spitting out blood.
All right, is that all you're doing then, Feldor?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Cole. Your turn.
I also want to turn back and yell at him, "The wrong goblin, idiot!"
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement to get it to close in. Yes, I've got the right cursor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, I'm sure this will work out. I'm gonna thread through an Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead.
How, the
I turn to look at you, and my eyes just widen as I see you.
The same idea can't go wrong twice, right?
My eyes are just wide and watching you in anticipation here. Fearing
22.
my life.
That hits.
All right.
Which goblin?
The correct one. All right.
I don't know. Apparently,
All
to
right,
me,
2
the
points of
correct one is
damage.
the one on our team.
All right, he is severely injured. Still alive,
Oh.
but severely injured.
Okay.
Angron, your turn.
I'm going to firebolt that goblin.
All right. Go
Does
ahead
that hit?
and yeah, that hits. You don't actually have to roll damage because he's dead.
7.
My eyes widen again as I watch lightning bolt go by my head.
All right. So you guys took care of all these goblins, and we are now no longer in combat.
I look at my goblin friend and I'm like, "Are you a bit bloody?"
A little bit. I brace myself against the rocks there and just kind of once over myself, trying to gather my bearings.
I'm apparently a goblin racist, so I don't heal him.
I do a survival check.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Healing things.
Sure.
You find shrooms by the magical water.
Well, nothing. 7.
Yeah, I mean, like you see the pools of water. Like you could drink it and be refreshed, but you don't think that it's actually going to give you any type of healing. And then you see some mushrooms, but you're not 100% sure on whether or not they're poisonous mushrooms or if they're mushrooms that would actually be of use when you eat them.
Can we test them on Scatgram?
I mean, if he wants to eat one, he certainly can.
You say that out loud?
All right, so this room is clear, and once again, that's what you guys see is those 2 pools, with like homemade dams blocking it up.
Before we dive in, first of all, I'd like to check in with Skakram. How are you feeling? Do you need some help? I could heal you up a little bit.
I wouldn't say no to that.
All right, I'll use my my healing aura thing.
Okay.
That fall earlier and flames from the elf over there.
They can be they're no fun. So I'll roll 1d6. Where's my little die?
Swords
roller?
don't hurt at all either.
What's your character name, Casey?
Felinor or Felinor?
1 point. Okay, you get 1 point of healing damage. So I kind of rub my hands together, and you see the healing aura, and I'm like pushing it out, and it's like it looks kind of like a very gentle fire. So like, you know how you draw fire and it's got like kind of sharp pointy ends. This is like that, but it's like same shape, but it's more watery looking. And it's the white light tendrils are kind of weaving their way out from me to you, and they look like they're going to come towards you and like kind of embrace you with a healing light, and instead they just kind of tap your forehead and you feel slightly better. And then they like pull back into me, and I like ugh. Well, that didn't go as quite as well as I had hoped, but there you go. Any sorry
I
about
guess
that.
better than it could have been.
I suppose.
I wipe
I'm
off
I'm working
a
on it. I'm working on it. It'll be
little bit of
better.
blood from my lips as I cough it up.
Oh, like I'm a level 1 something.
I take the Dragonborn can't see, so can I produce fire so he can see things?
No, my quarterstaff has light on it.
Yeah, he casts light.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna nudge Feldor and be like, "Oh damn." Get it? And then I point my quarterstaff at the makeshift dam.
Well, while we're gathering in and assessing the dam, I'd like to bring something up to the group now that we're out of earshot of our esteemed benefactor back by the campfires there. Here's a thought. This number 2 fella, he's trying to betray his leader. And frankly, I feel like we've wiped out a good source of a good chunk of his allies back at the campfire. Now I don't know how many folks we're talking about here, but I wonder if it would be better if we allied ourselves with Clark, let him know he's got a traitor in his midst if it seems like he doesn't know already, and you know, the payment for this bringing this intelligence and helping with getting rid of a traitorous second in command is the safe delivery of our friend back there, Gundren's fellow, what's his face, humany facey guy. Thoughts? I mean, do we want to throw in with our goblin friend, or you think there might be some worth in selling him out and to Clark? I'm just thinking he might not be, this goblin fella might not be in the strongest position, even with with things being what they are. That's just my 2 cents.
I was thinking that we kill the bugbear guy, take his head back to Emic, and then once he lets his guard down, we kill Emic, and then this whole area is safe from a goblin gang activity.
And then we free
Then we number 1 goblin. Then we own cave. Right? Is that what we're getting at? No?
You being a little racist there, Melon?
Oh, I just want to own the cave now. Can we not own the cave?
Got to talk like a goblin,
I mean,
is that what you're saying?
If you want the cave because you're the goblin, I'm happy you can have the cave. I'm just saying, we kill everything, more fun. My fists are loaded.
Well, all right. If that's the decision of the group, I'll abide by it. If we could get this bugbear fella to fight our battle for us, well, I don't know, more power to him. But yeah, I suppose that you raise a good point.
I see what you're saying. We get them to fight each other, then we're the third party on the fight. We then attack both of them.
Yeah, but
they're weakened.
There's no guarantee that the bugbear fellow will not kill the captive.
Well, my point being is that, like, oh, hey, hey, Mr. Bugbear fellow, you've got a goblin guy who hired us to kill you. If you want, we'll help you, with the thing. Here's the catch. our payment is he's got a friend of ours that's hostage, so we need to make sure that he stays safe throughout this, and we they
We
fight
know
each
that
other, and
as soon as he goes to go kill the other goblin trader, that the goblin trader doesn't just kill our friend.
well, and that would be the key. He'd have to be kind of stealthy or something about it. But if I don't want to be cruel or mercenary about it, but if this fellow is really that important to Gundren Roxy, to Gundren, then maybe he, if everything goes to shite, then Gundren pays to have him resurrected or something or another, but I think we've got as good a chance to let them fight it out, and again, our number one priority is the safety of our friend, and so we'll help you, but know that the most important thing is keeping our friend safe, and so whatever subterfuge needs to happen, whatever lies we need to take. Oh, we brought the belt of the bugbear. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he'd never give this up. And then in a moment of surprise, we take out. I don't know. We come up with a plan, but it didn't seem implausible to me. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a touchy situation, and somebody's life is in the balance. So perhaps we go about it straight, cut off the bugbear's head. I'm not looking forward to fighting a bugbear. They're pretty big fellas, and I am not the biggest fella around.
Maybe we try that, and depending on how the bugbear responds to our presence in his Fortress of Solitude, kind of determines whether or not the plan goes that way or not.
So the two leading the party should probably speak Goblin. Just a thought.
Goblin.
Well, if he's in any condition to fight, I'm not.
Well, we do have two people that speak Goblin, luckily.
Yes. Angron speaks Goblin.
So I
How
guess
about-
if you're okay with this idea, you would have to kind of be the one to pitch it to him. You are Chakram.
I suppose I could give it a whirl if that's what everybody else wants to do.
Well, it is the
I don't care
goblin way
either
to do
way.
things.
What's the goblin way to do things? Kill stuff, or
Go where the power is.
They say not to disobey the power, to continue going with the one that's already in place, right?
Correct. We tell them what's
Okay.
going on and use that to our advantage.
I'm fine, because if it all goes south, I get to punch stuff and kill things. So, all go with me. If you're willing to try, you're willing to talk to him, go for it. I will be towards the back of the party.
I said we see what's going on first and stealth up there and see what our
Also an
situation is.
option.
So we
Well, do we
keep
wanna
our
s-
options. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want to stealth up there, somebody? Who is more
Probably
stealthy?
Well, I'm stealthy. I'm stealthy. Want me to
I want
stealth?
to stealth to the bottom of the staircase there.
Yeah.
Oh, very stealthy.
And then peek my head and try to see what I can see down that way.
Our fearless dungeon
Wrong.
master is muted.
Sorry, I said that I was just letting you guys talk. I said that you believe you are stealth, and when you peer in, you see the three goblins, and you do see the lights of the fire, which kind of shows you the shadow of the third goblin. But you see the three goblins that were spoken of by Yimik, and off to the side you can kind of make out like these structures, which would be like the stone and stuff like that.
All right, I come back
But for
here.
the most part, you just see that straight back. You don't see the rest of the stuff.
I can see the figures of three what appear to be goblins up there. If we're where we're supposed to be, this should be where the bugbear is at. I don't see his wolf though.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and try to parlay. Everybody else should probably be at the ready for something that goes bad at the stairs. And if something is going bad, I will yell apricot.
All right. Two people are in the same square. It looks like. Okay. So just Angron's walking through.
Yep. And I get up
and
to
you
the
have-
top of the stairs, and I am like, "Greetings, fellow denizens of the deep. May I have a moment of your time?"
So I'm just gonna reveal it all for when you guys get in there. So what we kind of see when you get in there is sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up on the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads to the north, down to a set of natural stone steps, and the roar of falling water echoes behind you. In the middle of the cavern is a coal fire that smolders. So you come in here and you say, "Greetings, denizens of the deep."
Indeed.
You just hear the bugbear yell, "What are you guys doing? Get him!" And so
And then I
the
go,
goblins.
Hold up. I bring you very disturbing news.
Clark doesn't want news. He wants your head. The
And
bugbear
I'm
says.
like, would you rather prefer to have a Yimik's head?
Yimik answers to me. Clark doesn't need his head.
But what if I told you Yimik is planning a coup?
Yimik too weak. Clark strong.
Apricots!
As I say, Angron, roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
GM, is this in common or is this in goblin?
He said it's a
Goblin.
goblin.
Okay.
Persuasion, not perception. Sorry.
I'm kind of trying to translate as much as I can the arrogant speak of the Dragonborn to you guys to let you guys know how the proceedings are going.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay! Initiative. I plus
Oh,
one to
jeez.
it. Oh, jeez.
All right. So Matavius, you hear this. Well, you hear the loose translation from Scatgram that it's not going as you guys had hoped. And so you are first to act.
Yeah. All right, so I've been kind of wanting to do this. I'm going to go 10, 15, 20, just in the entrance of the stairs where I can see everyone.
Okay.
And here's a question. Is there anything above the group? Like up on the ceiling?
No, this is a stone cave.
Stone cave, so nothing like, okay.
Yeah.
We got there. There is 5 total, 4 goblins and a wolf.
3 goblins, a bugbear, and a wolf. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna fire an arrow directly into the fire.
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish? Sorry, just
I want to shoot the fire up and just get them distracted, or maybe get some burning coals in their eyes, or have it just kind of explode.
Okay. They already see you they at least see Angron. So they're already focused on him.
Yeah.
And based on what you know about goblins, I mean they're probably not gonna be that worried if like you hit that. They would just assume that the coals pop, or they would see the arrow flying at them and assume you just missed with your attack. So it's that probably is not going to accomplish what you want it to.
All right. It sounded cooler in my head.
No, I understand what you're trying to do, but just in this situation, since they're not surprised by you, it's just probably not going to have the effect that you want it to.
All right. Well, then I'll just shoot the one. Which one's closest to? Is there any archers? No archers.
I mean, they all goblins have a scimitar and a bow, so they all can be archers.
Oh shoot!
So this is going to be what I refer to as A, B, and C. So if you want to say which one you want to attack,
I'll just attack B, the middle one.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. That just misses. Just misses. Do you have anything else to do?
Where am I at? So my bonus is 2-hand fighting. Does that mean I had to start with a 2-hand fighting?
2-weapon fighting is melee. So yeah, you would have to. If you could get into melee range, you could make a second attack with a melee weapon.
All right.
But that's only for melee weapons.
Oh, I gotcha. How far did I move before?
Where were you? Right here?
I moved 20 feet.
Yeah, so you still have another 10 feet of movement.
1, 2. So I'm not quite close enough. Oh, I can throw my dagger.
Two-weapon fighting is still for melee only, so you have to be within melee range in order to use that.
Right, no, I'll stay here then. I'll just stay here and you're fine.
Malin, your turn.
I am going to move up next to C. I will do a spear attack.
Okay.
15.
That just hits.
Okay. 7 points of damage.
He drops dead.
I will then proceed to move here and do Unarmed Strike.
Okay.
21.
That also hits.
Doing 5 points of damage.
He is severely injured.
And that will end my turn.
Cole, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna dart in and say in common, yes, he is weak. That's why he hired us to try to take you down. For we are strong and terrifying.
See, we killed your goblin.
And I'll and to kind of put a little cherry on top of that point, I'll Eldritch Blast A.
Okay. Go ahead and roll hit.
I just had that up. There we go. 9.
Misses.
All right. So I no look it and and blast him and go wide.
Anything else?
Could I make some sort of persuasion check for my like shouting out, or would I need to like give more?
Sure. I'll let you make a persuasion, but it's going to be at disadvantage.
Okay. Because Because he's kind of mad at us for blowing up his
Yeah,
dude.
you're currently fighting him, and he's not. He doesn't really seem interested. Like he doesn't really believe you guys.
You also
Well.
did just miss an Eldritch Blast.
That's true. All right. We got 11 and 23,
Okay.
so 11.
So Clark just looks at you and and shouts out, "Clark will have your head." Let's see here.
Oh.
So he's gonna move straight up to Cole for trying to say such blasphemous things and like be so intimidating. Milad, you will get an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll go for it. With would that
Any
just
melee
be
melee weapon, so you can do an
so I'll
unarmed
go
strike or
spear.
spear.
15.
That misses. And then he is going to attack.
Oh boy, this will be fun.
6 to hit.
That I do not believe that hits. Yeah, he misses.
Oh my god!
All right.
I duck.
And the Goblin Beast turn. He's gonna turn to Malin and swing at Malin.
Right now, badly.
7.
That misses.
And that's all he's gonna do. Feldor, your turn.
All right, I am going to. I'm going to move up here, and then I'm going to cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and then I am going to try to convince the wolf to join our side, telling him that we can help, we can free him and his other doggo friends in the chamber below if he helps us with liberating this cave from the goblin threat.
All the beefs will be yours.
Okay, I'm gonna do a contested persuasion check. So if you want to roll your persuasion.
I got a 12.
Okay. How does speak with animals is it worded? Can they speak back, or is it just like?
Well, it lets me talk to them like I'm speaking to them in their language.
Okay. So you hear him like howl and growl back, and he just says to you, I serve Clark. Clark is here for me. Clark gives me all the meat I need.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. Well, that's all I do because that
Okay.
wolf ain't listening to me.
I'll go no friendo.
Scatgram, go ahead. Your turn.
I tried.
All right, I'm here. Oh, I don't like the situation at all. I notch my short bow and aim at Clark.
Okay.
Yep.
That misses.
Yeah, and then I'm going to just use my bonus action to hide behind Matavius.
Okay. Angron, your turn.
Aha! I am going to move 5, 10, 15, right here. So I am like behind this pillar thing, sort of.
Trying to get some amount of cover.
Yeah. And then I am going to shoot the bugbear with my firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You
Wow.
miss.
And then I go, are you sure you don't want to renegotiate?
He just looks at you. Clark unscathed. And you got anything else, Andron?
No, that's all.
All right. This Goblin A is going to notch an arrow and shoot at Feldor. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
5 damage.
Oof.
And that's all he's gonna do. And then it is the wolf's turn. Well, he saw the Clark attack Cole, so he runs up. Both Feldor and Malin can make attacks of opportunity.
I wouldn't get one because I already used it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you've used your reaction. So you can make Feldor, you can make a melee attack on the wolf if you want.
Okay. A 9.
Oh, jeez.
Let me double check. That misses. That's the wrong one. That misses. He is going to use a bite attack. 16 to hit.
Ouch. Yeah, that hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Chomp chomp.
Chomp,
And-
chomp, indeed.
We are back to the top of the order. Matadius, your turn.
Oh goodness. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go and try and shoot the main guy.
Shooting Clark.
Actually, hold on. Let me.
So
move.
you see this goblin is severely injured.
Okay.
This goblin you guys haven't even attacked, or I think you guys might have tried to attack him and missed severely.
I tried and missed.
And
Okay.
then the wolf and Clark have not been hit either.
And that's the purple guy or the main guy?
The one,
Or the
yes,
boss?
the one in red, the red token in front of Cole.
The one that's okay, and he's pretty hurt, right?
No, he is uninjured. This goblin is the one that's hurt. The one that.
Oh, I mean, our guy.
Yeah. Cole is bloodied. He is not looking great. He's got to throw up his arms as the wolf bit him, and they took a nasty chunk out of him.
I'm gonna come kind of over here, that way I can get a better view on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire on the main bad guy.
Okay, you're attacking Clark. Go ahead and roll to hit.
15.
That just misses. His AC is 16.
This guy's one tough nut to crack.
You guys have rolled a bunch of 15s to hit him, and it's 16 to hit him.
16 super high.
I mean, with +5, it means you have to roll an 11 or higher, so it's a 50-50 shot to hit him.
Oh.
Are you done then?
Yep.
Malin,
I will attack the goblin in front of me with my spear.
okay.
That is a 15.
Feldor, if you have to go, I can run your character for the fight if you need to go.
Yeah, I have to go now.
Yeah.
Oh, no dog.
All right. Yeah, I'll run your character for the fight then.
Okay. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Okay, so you're attacking the goblin that's hurt.
Yeah.
That
15
hits.
to hit.
15 hits.
Uh,
I think you have a plus. Yeah. Okay. So he is dead.
4 damage.
He is deleted.
I will move to hit the dog because if I'm trying to move, I'd have to disengage. Correct? Because of where the
They would.
dog's
Yeah,
at.
they would get a
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, then I'll
because,
just attack the dog. That's a
that
24 to
hits.
hit,
That hits.
doing 6 points of damage.
The dog is very beat up. He is bloodied.
And that would end my turn.
Cole, your turn.
So I'm going to disengage from this mess, and I am going to get back here and blast Clark with.
Disengage is an action.
Oh, okay, right. And then last heal. Yeah, I'm gonna use my healing
Healing light?
aura on
Okay.
myself
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Hopefully, it's better than a 1.
Right, hopefully. 3. I'll heal 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Not
And
horrible.
is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, it is Clark's turn. Let's see. What would Clark do?
He'd probably go for my proposal right about now.
Only got one buddy left.
He's got his wolf though.
You know, his
Yeah, but
wolf's
his
almost
wolf's
dead.
hurt.
I think he's just gonna keep trying to go after the one who wouldn't shut up after he said no.
Oh god.
So
Cool.
Matavius, you get a attack of opportunity, which is like with your short sword or your dagger, you can attack Clark.
I'll just do my short sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Gee, Christmas. 22.
That does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
5.
Alright. He takes 5 damage. And then he is gonna swing at Cole.
Can I do my bonus action on that?
No. So what that was is since he went into a melee range with you and then tried to move, I guess he has to move out of it, so he's gonna move up here.
Okay.
So since he did that, you got an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, so he's gonna attack with his Morning Star. So he swings his Morning Star and comes down straight at Cole, and he is looking to hit him straight in the head and just obliterate him. And Cole is just fast enough to move out of the way, and Clark smashes his Morning Star into the ground, and it appears to be almost stuck in the ground there right now.
Oh boy.
Feldor's turn. I'll kind of leave this as a group choice. He can either produce. I mean, realistically, his actions would be to attack the wolf, or he has cure wounds that he could do if he could, or healing word. That if he could get to somebody.
Attack the wolf, I think, is.
Okay.
Could he heal the wolf?
He could heal the wolf, yes, if he wanted to.
And then can he do like the talk to animal thing, and then like make it maybe the wolf will be on our side after he heals him?
Yes, I cast a spell to do that.
As the character, as a player who was on the business end of that wolf, I'm I'm going to vote against healing the wolf and hoping that we can earn enough goodwill for it to betray its master.
Especially since we
And
were the ones to hurt the
guess,
damn
I
thing
guess
to
the
begin
other
with.
question,
Yeah, kill
question would be
away.
is how did the wolf respond to him? Did it like give him like a 100%? That's my master. I'm dying for him.
It's stated that I mean, more or less that's kind of what you guys would have gathered.
Because
I mean,
he would
I
be
assume
able
that
to
he-
understand that with his animal handling and everything. He would understand like that dog is gonna die for that master. kind of.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that Clark, like, I mean, he said, like, the wolf said to him that Clark feeds me, like he's loyal to Clark because he doesn't need anybody else to feed him because he has Clark to feed him. Like, he's got somebody already looking out for him.
Is there anybody in the party who doesn't look too hot?
I mean, I'm hurt, but not like I would be moderately injured or pretty moderately injured.
So
Oh.
I don't. Yeah, as I say, I don't know that anybody. If you guys want me to heal, I can heal. Otherwise, I will.
I would think you'd have to probably try to attack the wolf.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
I would
That's
say
logical.
if he would have reason to believe the wolf would change sides, I would agree with healing the wolf. But
Yeah.
if he for sure thinks it wouldn't change sides,
I would
attack.
I would be under the impression that he does not think that he can.
As much as he
So-
loves animals, and we've gotten that from him, I still think that he'd do it for the
I
safety
do like
of
the
everybody
idea
else.
of healing it though, but I don't think it would work.
Okay.
That's just
So, man, this is so awkward though because all he has is produce flames, and since it's a ranged attack, but since he's in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
he doesn't have a. Oh, I guess
He has a
staff
quarter
doesn't-
staff, but it's only a +1 to hit as opposed to a +5.
Oh yeah.
So the +5 to hit is probably going to be better. All right, he's gonna produce flame and attack at the wolf. Looks like he's gonna miss. Okay, he misses with an 8.
That's weird. That produce flame would be like at disadvantage close up, even if it's just like you.
Yeah,
produce
it says in it that it's a ranged attack. I mean, either way, he rolled the 8 first, so he would have missed even if it's not at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not like. It's just like a
Yeah.
weird concept to think like that. It would.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it
because
comes
he's
down
like
to you're
throwing
afraid
the
of.
flame.
So yeah, you're afraid of catching yourself on fire, possibly being that close.
That would make sense.
Okay, so Feldor is not going to do anything else. Scatgram, your turn.
Let's see. I pop myself up away from the wall that I've been leaning on here and take aim at the wolf with my short bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I miss.
That does miss.
I'll-
I mean, with your you do have 2-weapon fighting since you do have melee weapons, so you could run up there to attack him also, if you wanted to put yourself in that range.
at this point, I really don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. There's no way I can get around behind Feldor and not engage the wolf.
I mean, Feldor's right in front of you.
I mean, I want to get to. I'm talking about if I want to try to get like here or something like that.
Oh no! I mean, you'd have to like run around the fire. Like, I don't know that you'd get there in one turn. It'd take like maybe 2 turns to get all the way over there.
That's what I'm saying. I'd have to get engaged basically to do it. In that case, I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay.
And kind of flatten myself against the wall again as I sit there.
Angron, your turn.
I look at the bugbear, I look at the wolf, and I'm like, which one looks more hurt?
The wolf looks significantly more hurt.
I'm gonna firebolt the wolf.
That hits. That just hits.
Nice. Why did it say that it was 16 on the thing and I'm like at 13 on that? That doesn't make any sense.
For what?
Whatever. Oh, on my screen, the D20 was a 16.
Oh, it's a little off. Like, it looks like the roll is like slightly off, I guess. Like, The wolf takes 3 points of damage, is still up, but very, very, very hurt. Are you doing anything else?
And then I tell the bugbear, if you don't take this deal, the wolf dies.
Clark looks at you and says, Ripper will fight till his death.
Jeez, there's just no convincing this guy.
So Goblin is going to shoot at Malin now, since he is in range. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And 4 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You guys
Fall to the ground.
you guys all see Malin fall unconscious onto the ground. And then it is the wolf's turn. Wolf is just gonna attack Feldor since he tried to attack him. Bite. 15 to hit. I think that hits Feldor. And 7 points of damage. I think that drops Feldor 2. If he's been hit, yeah. So Feldor drops to the ground also.
Woo! This suddenly took a wild change, huh?
Okay. It is Matavius' turn. So Matavius, you just saw the wolf drop 2, the wolf dropped 1 and the goblin dropped 1, but you saw 2 of your friends drop to the ground. Or at least adventuring party, if you want to call them friends now.
I am going to where's you at? Those 2 are gone. You 2 are over here. I'm gonna come over to the wolf.
Okay.
And attack with my short sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. That misses.
Can I do my bonus?
You did longbow. Roll sword.
I hit longbow.
Yeah, you hit longbow. I mean, I think it's the same, but you can roll with the longbow. Because that way, if you crit, it'll automatically double that and stuff. Okay,
right.
That exactly what I just said. If you crit, so you wind up and you destroy this wolf. It doesn't matter what you roll; he's at low enough hit points that you're gonna kill it no matter what.
Yeah.
So you come up with your short sword and attack it, and you do kill Ripper, the wolf. And then do you have any movement left? You should. 1,
Yeah, I should.
2, 3.
I should be able to go back,
5,
right?
You could go up to the other goblin and attack that one too with your second attack with the bonus action if you wanted to.
Sure. So it was 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And so go ahead and roll the hit.
For the other short sword.
Yeah, with the short sword.
Oh, bam.
Okay.
Jesus.
Apparently, the ranger is actually a melee character. Go ahead and roll damage.
Where's it at? Right here.
That is enough to drop the goblin. Okay, so are you done then?
I'm gonna glare at the main guy.
Okay.
And say, oh, he doesn't understand me anyway, does he?
I mean, he understands common.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna yell at him in kind of a gravelly voice, saying, "You're next."
Okay. Malin, Malin, can you make a death saving throw?
Is there a spot on here that says death
Yeah.
saving
So
throw?
if you go up to the top, if you have your current hit points, you can just click on that, I believe. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe you just have to roll the 20 itself. Yeah,
That's a
I think you
fail.
just have yep, that fails. So you have one death save or one death failure. Cole, your turn. Clark is right next to you.
Okay.
However, after Matavius killed his wolf and the goblin, he looks visibly shook.
Okay.
Visibly shook it.
So I'm gonna prepare to hit him with get my quarterstaff ready, but I'll look him in the eye and say, like, you're all alone now, Clark. Do you see how strong we are now? Do you see why we were hired? Do you believe me now? And can I make some sort of like a persuasion check or something? Since the terrain has changed.
Sure. We're just gonna do a straight persuasion though.
Okay. 9. Jeez, oh Pete.
he still doesn't feel as though that Yimik is the one who's behind it.
All right, then I'm gonna hit him with my, I'll hit him with my quarterstaff as my action.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Listen here now.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
All right. Okay, so is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, that's yeah, because
Okay.
I'm not gonna survive another an opportunity attack, but
Okay, so
if
Clark.
he's for real gonna be coming after us, I'm gonna need to.
Okay. So Clark
start chipping away.
Pulls up after missing you so tremendously. He unsticks his Morning Star from the ground and picks it up, and then he. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
All right, I will do just that. Nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
I gotta use this quarterstaff more often.
Yeah, apparently all these ranged characters are melee characters.
My
now.
life is 10 damage.
Okay, he is severely injured. But he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he is headed towards that chimney that you guys see. Scatgram, your turn.
Dash would be an action, and I wouldn't have another.
Correct. Dash is an action.
Shit. I have an
All
idea. But
poopies.
my idea don't work.
Don't you have a bow?
No, I do. But my idea was I wanted to run to him and kick him down the pit.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see. So I can move to. We'll move here. Yell at him. Hey, big ugly. Try this.
And then shoot him?
And shoot and miss wide. I guarantee it. 15.
You barely miss. It whizzes right by his head.
God.
Angron, your turn. Wait. Sorry. I need to make Feldor's death save throw.
Nat 20. Come on.
11. It's a success, at least. Okay. He has one success. Let's see. Angron, your turn now.
I'll move up here. right up in his face. And then I'm gonna say, "You had your chance. Now catch these hands." I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. He has to make a DC 13 Dex save.
DC 13 Dex.
Yep.
He succeeds.
All right. He takes 5 damage.
He takes 5. He is hanging on by an actual thread. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I can do, I think.
All right, Matavius, your turn.
Can't wait to film my next death fail.
All right, I'm going to. Where did I end up going? So. All right, I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
All right, roll that. That misses.
Nice.
Yep, all the ranged characters are actually melee characters. That's what we learned tonight, guys.
How much movement does he have? I guess he doesn't.
So, Malin, your turn to make a death saving throw. Oh, I like over here, like bated breath. Also, like not in that one. I'm like, come on, not in that one, not in that one.
Why not?
Right, that is a success. Let's see here. Cole, your turn.
I am going to move over to Malin and use my last drop of healing. Where is it? My healing hands to heal 1 point of
Okay.
1 point of 1 hit point.
Can I
Okay.
meta game here?
I mean, if you want to say something, I don't care.
Wouldn't it be
Metagaming.
smarter to heal somebody that has healing if you're out of healing? I think Casey has healing on him.
I thought Casey had used up the healing.
No, he's
Previously.
just throwing fire stuff.
I think
Oh.
he has one. He does have one spell slot left.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought
That's why I wanted to verify, because I was like, I don't know if anyone else.
If he just, I'm not that worried about it. Like he just didn't realize the situation exactly.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I'll flip it. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
So Feldor pops up on the ground at 1 HP.
I don't want somebody to be revived and be like, "Oh, we're out of healing," so that person just has to die now.
No, that's fair point. That's yeah.
All right. So
Maybe
Feldor
I'm just trying to die.
pops back up. It is Clark's turn. He attempts to climb down the shaft.
Not want it and fall.
He climbs about halfway down the shaft. It is Feldor's turn. He stands up, moves over one square, 5 feet, and he is going to cast Cure Wounds on Malin. You heal for 5.
Ace.
Scatgram, your turn. You see the bugbear try and climb down the chimney and gets about halfway.
How deep is that chimney?
It's 30 feet.
Bugbear is how tall?
Bugbear is a medium-sized character. So
5-footish?
Yeah, I don't think they're like super tall.
Okay, so that's a 6 foot or about an 8 foot fall isn't going to hurt him much then if he's.
It right now would be about a 15-foot fall, which could hurt him. Yeah, they're between 6 and 8 feet tall.
Dang, that's taller than I thought.
I'm trying to think.
Pee on him. Pee down the shaft.
I have two different options. One of them sounds a lot cooler to do, but not as reasonable. I'll just run over here, and I've been having more luck with my dagger throws than my damn bow. So I'm gonna ready both my daggers up
Okay.
and chuck the first one.
Okay. All right. You hit him, and as soon as you hit him, you see him crumple within the chimney and just fall to the ground. And he just falls with a plop, and you sit there and wait for a minute, and you don't see him move. So we are now out of combat.
Probably end it there, huh?
That's where we'll end it. But I mean, if you guys want to look around the room or anything, feel free to. I'll give that description again, just in case you guys were more worried about combat. But it says stacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down to a set of natural stone steps, and the roar of falling water echoing from behind. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of large fire smolder.
My question is going to be now: if I had jumped on him, what would I need to have done there?
I probably would have done an opposed athletics check. So you guys would both roll athletics, and if you beat him, you are on top of like you like kick him down. Otherwise, you
Otherwise, you just fall down a 30-foot shaft.
Yeah,
well,
that's
it would have worked because he only rolled a 5.
that was my other idea. It's like I'm just going to jump on him with daggers out. I
Okay.
want to inspect these provisions down here for any kind of food or nourishment that would be beneficial to my health.
All right, so
Like a healing food?
Exactly.
you guys look around, and in addition to the stolen provisions, you do see a treasure chest. You see a treasure chest, and in that treasure chest, it's a 600 copper pieces. I don't know if somebody wants to take this down and or type it out or whatever. I guess I can do it. Or I guess I'll let you guys do it. So you see 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, and a small jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. That's small enough to like fit in a pouch or a pocket.
A frog with golden eyes?
Yes.
Would I know the value, or would I need to get that determined?
That's
just for my notes.
Yeah, you could make a if we'll say
Arcana check.
Arcana would be to see if it's magical at all.
Oh, okay.
I'll do a history, a DC 10 history check if anybody wants to make a history check.
I'll go ahead and roll one. Oh man, I rolled a 9. Anyone else?
I want to roll. A 12.
Okay. Hey, so Angard would estimate that it's around 40 gold pieces, worth around 40.
Ooh.
40-ish gold.
And as you're looking around at the supplies, you do see a symbol on each of the supply crates, and it looks like it's just a shield with a lion's head on it.
What was the goblin's name?
The bugbear,
Bugbear. Okay.
Clark.
Oh, I'm just gonna go with Bugbear.
Okay. And then, like I said, you see all the crates, and you got all that other stuff. What do you do?
Could take
Can we do a?
rest.
We know what the symbol is on the chest.
Make a history check for me.
Where's it at?
It's going to be in your skills.
I see it. 15.
You know that it is the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster. It's a merchant company with a warehouse and trading post in Phandelver. But you guys can tell that the captured stores are bulky, so you will need a wagon to transport them.
Could probably go down and get that bugbear dude's head, so we have something to prove that killed him.
That does sound right. We need some way to prove that he's dead.
Or are we still looting in here?
I want to check these provisions up here if they're not the same description you have down below.
We are still looting.
I think I just figured you'd mention that, so I just mentioned back.
Yeah, all of the provisions are the same. It's all part of the same.
I just want to make sure.
I'll take care of his head.
Is
he still down the chimney?
Yeah,
or?
he's just down the I just deleted him off the map.
That's okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna start going down this chimney, kind of bracing myself against it, and if I can get to his body.
Rope.
Okay, he's all the way down, so you'd have to climb all the way down because he fell.
Okay.
I will lower rope so it makes it easier for him to climb down.
All right, one-handed bowline around my waist, going down. I kind of go down into the darkness, but down the chimney, and Malin hears a really, really uncomfortably comfortable hacking and kind of bloody sound, and Cole comes back up with the bugbear's head very poorly because he just using a dagger cut off, but still recognizable with clutched between my teeth as I pull it up.
You also, while you're down there, you're hacking it down.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a distinct lack of chains rattling and wolves growling and wolves howling. The wolves that were there earlier don't appear to be in this room anymore.
Oh boy. I'll make a note of that. I am kind of singularly focused on getting my vengeance on Clark here for being such an asshole to me, but I will when I get back up, like, the wolves are loose. That seems not great.
I walk over to you and just raise my hand as a fist bump to you, and I didn't realize you had it in you, man, to go down there and just slice it off. The way you dress and the way you act, would never have thought of you to be the one to want to sever the head.
That makes two of us, my friend. Today's been a day of firsts for me. But someone comes at you like that, someone comes at your friends like that, someone knocks down the people that have helped you. You can't let them get away with that, I suppose. And I'll kind of roll the head, toss the head, and roll it. I don't know, into the center of the group to punctuate the point. But I've got blood on me, and like I'm not a big fan of that, and so I'll cast Prestidigitation and. Oh wait, no, I don't have that, do I? Yeah, I took a different cantrip. Whatever. I'll just kind of wipe myself off and
Okay.
kind of, I don't know, just wander around and help with the looting.
All right.
I'm going to put my hand next to my chin and ponder aloud. I wonder who let the dogs out.
And you hear in the distance, who?
All right. So I know that it was mentioned a short rest. I don't know if you guys were going to do that. Before
Guess if
moving
it's
on.
allowed, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I mean, right
think
now,
that's a
all
good
you're
idea.
doing in the cave is, I mean, at this point, I will let you know, and as you can see from the map, you guys have explored the cave entirely, and Yimik, at this point, would only assume that you are attacking Clark for him.
Or dead.
Yeah, or you guys are dead, which you will find out later. So if you want to do a short rest, you can do that, and you can use a hit die. And then you add your con modifier, which is, so if you hit short rest, it'll show you the hit die and everything. And I'm just gonna roll it for Feldor.
Good.
9 o'clock?
And then
Yeah,
that'll reset some of your stuff that's it may reset some of your stuff that is short rested stuff.
So automatically apply healing with dice result. Take short rest.
Yeah, you can do that if you want. Yeah. And then just short rest, and then you might have to click on the die result too, or the click on the
Yeah.
die
Yeah, you have
to
to
actually do it.
check the box.
Yeah, so check the hit die box, and then you can roll the hit die at the bottom where it says 1d8 plus 2 for you.
I will take it.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's rolling 5 except for Cole. So that would be everybody, and everything else is a long rest. Okay. So you guys are all just kind of sitting around the fire, and that is where we will end it for tonight. I'm sorry it ran a little longer than normal.
Okay.
I know for Casey's sake, it probably sucks a little more that it ran a little long. But you guys can choose how to divvy out that gold if you want to just put
Figure
it
we
in
just
the
do that at the
Discord.
start of the next one.
Yeah, I mean you can always
yeah,
just put it in
good.
the or just you can just put it in the D&D.
Yeah, I have it
you
in my
can-
notes of what it is. So
Okay, great.
tomorrow or next week, I'll just remind us, and then we'll divvy it out.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I will talk to you guys next week. I had fun today, so I hope
Thanks.
you guys did too.
Yeah,
Bye.
definitely did. Good
Bye.
session. Thank you.
I like almost dying every time. To the side of dying.
Well, when you're the tank, just because
Yeah.
you decide to make
Well,
it a tank.
You should put quotation marks very heavily on tank.
I mean, you do have the highest armor class.
I'm trying to tank. It just
Hey,
it hurts.
I'm right there behind you as much as I can be. Until that last fight where I'm like, I'm sitting here on 3 hit points. There's no way I'm going in there.
I went into that fight with 4 hit points, and I'm like, I'm gonna die in this one. I know it.
I just looking at things. That's I'm like,
You're just lucky that everybody else was agging on Clark, because otherwise he would have just went for the first person.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that one because I'm like the closest thing to him, and then you're like, oh well, he's gonna go after the person that annoyed him. I'm like, oh thank God.
I was hitting in the hallway the whole time just because if he did come after me, I was just gonna dash around the damn caves.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm glad it was enjoyable for you guys, and I will
Can't wait till
see or
level.
talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Oh yeah!
Thanks everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. Let's raid somebody. Yeah. So yeah, let's go raid lunch boxes. significant other. And then I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Tomorrow I have group therapy. So probably play Spider-Man because I haven't played Spider-Man in like a week. Maybe I'll play Pokemon. It's either gonna be Spider-Man or Pokemon. Yeah, next week we're gonna be doing D&D again. D&D is gonna be like a Monday thing. So peace out, stay tuned, and have a good one. Bye.